share the thing on all your Discord stuff.
Welcome back to the Black Sensei Society. We are back at it again with another episode. This one's going to be very interesting. We're going to talk our anime. We're going to talk our manga. We're going to talk a little sports. It's going to get nasty. So if you're a LeBron fan or Tom Brady fan, tune in, sit back, and get ready. This is about to get very interesting for everybody here. With everybody who are watching, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and this video so it gets pushed out. And make sure you rate it 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. It doesn't matter. Do it so we can get pushed to be the best podcast out there. So with that said, how y'all doing?
Good. I know a lot of people were upset about my Gone slander, so I decided to wear a Gone shirt. You know, like just to memorize like his ultimate temper tantrum. I'm not telling y'all where I got it because I hate y'all, but
Dang.
I'm kidding. I love y'all, but yeah. So we got this going on, and yeah, I'm doing good. How's everybody else?
I'm good. It's been a nice slow day at work. I enjoy these days.
Yeah, work was really slow today.
Other than that Megan Thee Stallion story I sent you on Instagram, Lonnie, that story is wild. But we don't need to talk about that on this platform.
I want to hear where Dale's fraud.
Oh, yeah, right off the rip.
Top rope.
Right off the rip.
Plus, somebody prayed for J-Rob and Ty. The Glorious King lost a 20-point lead last time. Let me stop.
Hey.
We'll get into that.
Wait, you say he lost the lead or the Lakers lost?
I said
Well, that brick
they
lost
lost the
didn't
lead.
help. So
No, I didn't. No, he missed the shot. Of course,
I said they Ty. I'm sitting here blaming everybody, but
you
hey,
said Glorious King. He's not my king. What the hell?
It's
all
crazy
I know is
that we're still holding to that standard. But let me stop.
nah, let's not do that.
Let's not do
Wait,
that.
he's not in his prime.
I
think he's
I know he's not in his prime, but he's still
hold on a
really
second,
good.
This is an anime podcast.
It's gonna go down
Let me say this real quick. Here's what I feel like is going to happen. You guys are going to inflate what other people say about what I ask about LeBron.
Facts.
Like for example, if y'all say because if I say he's not in his prime, y'all be praising him. I don't think LeBron's a 10 player in this year. So I hold him to like a top 20-ish player, but he's not in his prime. So if I say that he's not in his prime, you can't hold me to what other people say. Other people say he's top 5. I don't think he's top 5 right now. So make sure that when you're talking about us, that you're actually going off what we're saying, not what you other fans say about him. Y'all inflate all the people who like LeBron into the same bubble as if all think the same. I don't think.
Oh yeah, it is tripping. Why
What's
is
happening? What's happening?
StreamYard is acting up? You remember
Oh,
when Player's Choice had that whole messed up? That's exactly what's happening right now.
for the first time in like 6 months, I tuned into the panel, and I was not disappointed.
Wait,
Tiki
what's
was
wrong
at
with
his
the audio?
absolute
Can people
best.
not hear us?
I don't know what's going on.
If you go on it, it sounds like we're all staticky.
Oh my god, bruh. So what do we do? It's not like we can
All right,
make
see
another
y'all,
one.
see y'all next week.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe it.
Oh wait, Hydro says it seems better now. Hold on.
Episode 26.
Random keeps rambling about. Oh, all right, we good now.
Yeah, we
All
good.
right.
We good.
Yeah,
Yep,
hopefully it doesn't
of
do that
course. Of course. We'll wait till we have that discussion.
We'll wait for that. But to adhere to Ty's request, my fraud watch is Kawaki from Boruto. Listen up. This man was built up to be a top tier rival, the antithesis to Boruto, our main character. Shout out Boruto. He's been moving me since the time skip, not gonna lie. Ever since the time skip, Kawaki became a total and utter joke. Ain't no way Boruto gapped you that much in that time skip. Like, what were you doing? Yo, in the recent chapter of Boruto was like, yo, did you train? Imagine someone asking you if you trained when they pulled up. He beat his ass so bad he asked if you trained. This is Kawaki. He's supposed to be the guy that's rivaling Boruto. He's supposed to be this big, bad, scary rival of Boruto. That entire time you didn't train? And not only is he a fraud because he doesn't train and now he's weak compared to Boruto, but also tell me why this man whose whole reason why he's going after Boruto in the first place is because he hates the Otsutsuki and he wants to protect everybody. He wants to protect everybody from the Otsutsuki. That's why he's after Boruto, not because of Boruto, but because of Momoshiki in him. He's afraid of Momoshiki coming out. Tell me why, when the village was in danger, his sister was in danger, instead of helping everybody from the tree monster, the stuff that he's talking about how he wants to protect everybody from, instead of going after that, he went after Boruto. Are we serious? Yo, Kawaki, you are a fraud. You are a bad brother. You are there's so many words I can kind of go down to it. But Kawaki, you're on fraud watch as of right now. Big fraud watch.
Yeah, as a Naruto and unfortunately Boruto-ish fan, it doesn't make a lot of sense for his character too, because the main thing about Kawaki is that like his undeniable, his like unwavering love for Naruto and everything that Naruto represents. So yeah, Boruto was the exception to that because of Momoshiki, but his sister should be like the number one thing that he wants to protect currently, besides Naruto and Hinata. So the fact that like he's just like, oh, screw her, I'm gonna go after Boruto was whack. But at the same time, the gap also doesn't make sense. I'm not saying he's not gonna eventually get a power up or whatever like that. That has to happen, I guess. But we see in the very beginning, like the very first pages or the very first seconds of watching Boruto or reading Boruto, how they're facing off and they're going at each other. So you're thinking like, oh, and throughout the whole Boruto series, like Kawaki's doing pretty well against everybody, except for like a few key instances. And like you see that he has Ashiki's powers and yada yada yada, but like you said, he just got complacent, and it's really kind of whack. Like, it's one thing if like Boruto beats him, but the fact that it's like even Delta's like, yo, why is there such a big gap? Kawaki's like, why is there, like, everyone's just like, why is this guy so weak compared to everybody else? But at the same time, we also saw that who's Orochimaru's kid?
Mitsuki.
Yeah, Mitsuki. Mitsuki's stronger than Kawaki too. So it's just like, what is, I don't know. It's just unfortunate. But that's not the biggest issue I have with that chapter at all. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or the little fox in the room. What the hell? Kishimoto, I love you. You made me fall in love with anime. Like, Dragon Ball was like my gateway, but like Naruto is what made me fall in love with the anime world. You've been consistent when it comes to Jinchurikis and the tail beasts, and how they work and how they operate, how the tail beasts are like nature. Thank you, bad writing. How the tail beasts are like nature, are like bundles of natural chakra, this and that. We see like 3 or 4 Jinchurikis go through processes of getting the tail beasts. We see all these rituals and these different sealing techniques, and they explain like, yo, like the reason why these sealing techniques are needed, because if you just put a Jinchuriki, if you just put a tail beast in there, that chakra is gonna overflow their system and like take them over, and they can like explode or get possessed or yada yada yada. So how in the hell is Himawari just chilling with the new 9-tailed fox in her? That made no sense. It's not consistent with any of this previous writing. It's not consistent.
Now, I'm not caught up on Boruto, so I'm just ask questions. Is she full on a Jinchuriki, or does she just got some Kurama chakra and that chakra just manifested?
So I'll explain it to you, Ty. So a village gets attacked, and like she closes her eyes for a second, and you know like how like when Naruto would like go into like his inner world or whatever, or when he went to the temple or whatever, like you see like the gate and like the water and everything like that. Yeah, she just randomly closed her eyes, and there's like a little 9-tailed fox like, hey, what's up, in her. So it's just like, what?
Yeah,
but how to say? Did they explain how it got there, or are y'all?
No, we need the next chapter to get more context.
And this is what
we've seen.
That's why like my reaction is not as visceral, because we don't know,
I think we
don't
should
know why.
Yeah, because to me, what it seems like, again, I'm not caught up, but it seems like because she's Naruto's child, she was exposed to Naruto's chakra. Now, this could be a little remnants of his chakra. I don't think it's a full. I don't think it's a full Kurama inside of her. I think it's just
the reason why.
No,
The reason
the
why I
Kurama
wa-
inside her is like a
but
new Kurama because it's like, hey, like who are you? Like it's
Also, the reason
like
why
a
I can't
baby.
say that is because that Kurama had sentience and it noticed that the 10 tails was after him in particular. So
no. Jose, the reason why
I can't say it's just a remnant of it.
the reason here's why I'm saying I think that might be the case. For example, when Kushina and Minato, they were able to see Naruto because like you know what I'm saying. I feel like it might be situations like that where they're obviously dead, but because they left some of their chakra to be inside Naruto to eventually connect with him in the future. That's how I envision that. I don't envision as like for example, Minato and Kushina weren't still alive; they were dead, right?
Oh, but I don't think that's what it is because
I don't think. Here's my thing. I don't think it's like 1-to-1, but I think it's something more along those lines than
the last chapters were the last page of the chapter was little girl, you know who I am, like as in like yo, who are you? Like they're meeting for the first time, and then she's like, you're the Nine Tails, right? Like it's like a baby. If I can show it to the camera,
I seen a picture. Yeah, I seen a picture.
So it's a baby Kurama. But he said like to Naruto, like before, like I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get reincarnated at some point after bear mode. He's like, I'm gonna get reincarnated into the world. And
no,
like,
Kurama never said that in the fight.
He never said that. I found the actual panel. It was something
Yeah.
that Kushina said before.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah,
it happened a long time ago, like way before Boruto. My thing is, even though I can't prove this, so Riddell's headcanon, you feel me? My thing is I believe this is a retcon. That's what I believe. I feel like when Kishimoto came back, he kind of retconned Baryon mode Kurama dying because Kishimoto wrote in that the reincarnation happened. I wouldn't be surprised if the person who took over for Boruto forgot about it because that happened so long ago. I don't know if the sequel writers always read everything and remember everything because it's still a lot of
Well, he was his lead assistant for Naruto. That's why
it wasn't that
but
long
you can still forget. It was years before when he wrote it.
They still have an editing team.
Kurama dying. Yeah, but you can still forget things. Even Oda said he's forgotten things.
It was right
like,
before the war.
I feel that, but I don't.
Because it was only one sentence. It's not a big thing that was consistently mentioned in Naruto. It was one sentence by Kushina in a backstory of Naruto when he was a baby.
I like Hydro's
right
comment.
before the war arc. It wasn't that old.
But it's still like years before Baryon mode Boruto. Baryon mode Naruto.
Here's my thing with Hydro's comment because like people were saying like, oh, she has whiskers. So does Boruto. She has two whiskers. He has like the two. It was like so Boruto has the same markings on his face. So if it was like a reincarnation thing, why would it chouse?
And whiskers don't automatically mean you have the nine tails in you because when Naruto was born, he had no nine tails in him. So I think the thing is for this situation is I'm waiting for context too. Like I don't like it now, kind of similar to like the JJK or My Hero thing. I don't like it now, but I'm gonna wait before I have my full opinion after the context comes out. So this is just gonna be one of those other situations. But it's gonna be hard pressed to make this make sense in the sense that how did Kurama end up in Himawari? How did Kurama, who was supposed to be reincarnated in nature, which is what Kishimoto kind of alluded to, not conveniently ended up in the daughter of Naruto? Why didn't Kurama if this was pre-planned, why didn't Kurama let Naruto know this? Or why didn't Kurama indicate that I can get reincarnated in that situation? Because Naruto believed he was going to die forever. So there's a lot of things
how is the chakra being regulated?
Wait, I have a question. Is this the same? Is this the same Kurama? Like, does Kurama is this
I don't know yet. That's why
because it could be a thing where he doesn't get reincarnated as himself, kind of like in Chainsaw Man, Blood Devil Power's like I'm gonna come back, but I won't be me. That could be the case.
I would feel
wouldn't that line that you know who I am like entail like it's the same?
That's what I thought too, because he seemed like
I don't know either.
No, Santos, stay right there because I was having this conversation with my friend John because I got him into reading Naruto and Boruto. He's a big Naruto fan, and even he doesn't really like what's going on. He needs more answers for this. Kurama saying that that you know who I am, that he knew that the 10 Tails was after him, means that he had preconceived knowledge of the 10 Tails existence and the 10 Tails intention in this situation. So you would have to say, okay, every time they get reincarnated, they know about the 10 Tails, but why is that? What would you know other memories back in the day? Which memories do you know and which memories do you not know? Like, there's a lot of that you would have to kind of go down.
Also, you have to remember, Kurama was like low key a part of their family. Like, remember, like there was a scene where like Naruto was sleeping and Kurama was like babysitting. So like he has like a relationship with Boruto and Himawari. Like they are aware of him.
So then why would he say you know me?
Because if it's a reincarnation, then it's like a new Kurama.
That's what I'm saying. Though. That's what I'm saying. If
it has to be Kurama because he knew him.
That's not my biggest issue is like because we see in early Naruto like how like the chakra leaks affected Naruto and stuff like that, and how like Jiraiya was saying like, oh, if like the seal's breaking, like the chakra can overload him, he can get possessed, yada 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 yada. There's no seal on Himawari. So if the Nine Tails is just a bundle of like almost infinite chakra, why isn't she getting overtaken like how Naruto was in the beginning? Why isn't like there's so many inconsistencies with like Naruto's early story with the Nine Tails with a seal and her without a seal.
I do feel like that can be properly addressed in the sense that this Kurama is not evil. Like this Kurama is willing to work with Himawari. I feel like that one could be addressed if this is Kurama specifically. So if this is Kurama specifically, he wouldn't need a seal. I would imagine because he's part of the family.
Yeah, Killer Bee did have a seal. Drink more water.
Yeah, we will see. And then
it was like
the next chapters would be pivotal for this whole thing. So I'm gonna wait and see.
Pulling this. Also, let's put this out there as well. I don't even care if Kurama's here. Fine, Kurama plus Himawari still not strong enough to deal with these 10-tail monsters. No. I don't care what Kurama does for Himawari. There's still a gap between these monsters and everybody in the Naruto verse.
She's not even a ninja yet. She doesn't know.
I don't care what he does. Like it's not.
She's not a ninja. She's still a kid.
In fact, another criticism I have is that the 10 Tails monsters, they made it seem like their goal was to go after very specific people attached to them and their past lives or whatever. The initial monster said that he was after Naruto. So I don't get why he's after Himawari right now. Because he's not after Himawari because it's connected to Naruto. He's after Himawari because of the Nine Tails, but the Nine Tails is not Naruto. Because every other 10 Tails monster is after for a specific individual for their bigger plan. But you said also, you were after Naruto.
Yo, you kind of chatting though. He went to the Nine Tails because he knows that Naruto is the Nine Tails.
But now he wants to kill Himawari. Am I wrong?
Well, because the Nine Tails is there. So
yeah, because the Nine Tails is there.
Okay. Let's play this out. The monster's initial person that he was after was Naruto, correct?
Yes,
and he felt the Nine Tails chakra.
And then he found Himawari. What did he do next?
He's like, well, the Nine Tails is here, so I might as well like eat it or whatever.
So he went to try to kill Himawari with the Nine Tails, but he's after Naruto, not the Nine Tails.
Why can't his goal? He can still be after Naruto and take advantage of a situation he's currently in. I don't see why one excludes the other.
Everybody else is not after tail beasts. All the other tail monsters are after specific humans.
The tail beasts still derived from the 10 Tails, so it's not a far stretch to say like, oh, if they absorb. Like how in Naruto Shippuden, if they absorb the Nine Tails, they get stronger.
Now you're just making stuff up because the other characters.
That's what happened in Naruto Shippuden.
No. Based on what we know now from the Boruto main villains, they're not after anything related to tail beasts.
The main thing that they're after is self-discovery.
Now you're adding something that doesn't exist for the current goals. You're adding, it's the Nine Tails, so he could change his plan. No, that's not what they set up. They set up these guys going after specific individuals connected to the characters' past lives.
Correct. But at the same time they set that up, they also set up the fact that they're discovering themselves, that their plans have been changing because their initial plan was just to create the fruit. Then they're like, oh, now we want to go self-discovery. Now we want to learn more about ourselves in the world. They've said that in these chapters. So they're like new humans trying to just discover everything. That's what they've stated.
But their goals,
they're constantly evolving and changing. So their plans evolving and changing at the same time isn't a far stretch.
No, I think that's dumb. But with that said, you're saying they could just change their goals. You're saying every single of these tree monsters can just change their
They're
goals.
evolving and learning because they already said our original goal was this. Now it's this. Because
nobody said that by one monster. He's just the only one who's changed. Everybody else,
but he was the leader, and they all agreed. So if they're all learning and evolving, if they,
what did they agree with?
Your goal at like 5 years old to be like a firefighter is not the same goal you have at 15. It's not the same goal you have at 25. If they're rapidly growing,
that's a terrible comparison.
It's not a terrible comparison because they really learned about the world and their goal changed.
But they are monsters immediately created with a certain level of sentience and a certain level of
they have sentience but not knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah, knowledge is helping them understand the world. But their goal, the reason why they were created is connected, or their past is connected to who they are now. So the only reason why they're doing what they're doing is because they're looking for someone in particular. All the knowledge helps their growth, but their goal is moving them in a specific direction.
So, okay, they can still have their goal and do other things along the way.
Wait, is this like so, Riddell? If their main thing is knowledge and they're going against the people
that's not changing his goal. I can say, I want to go to the grocery store to go get celery, and on my way there, I get a beef patty. But my goal is still to go get celery from the grocery store.
No, the problem with that is this same monster made it very clear they didn't want to kill anybody else but the person that they're looking for. They made it strictly clear. They even told Team Inishikacho, I want you guys to leave because I'm after Himawari now. So him in particular, had a goal for Naruto. The goal of Naruto, he couldn't find Naruto. So now all of a sudden he changed to the Nine-Tails Himawari. That doesn't make sense.
Well, here's another reason why it makes
sense. It sounds like a side quest.
There's another reason why it makes sense.
It literally sounds like a side quest.
So,
it's a side quest.
So the Nine-Tails has been with Naruto since birth. And if their pursuit is knowledge of the person in the past that they're connected to, yeah, if I have to settle with the person that's been with that person since their existence, I'm gonna do it. If that's the main way of finding them is the Nine-Tails, because at the same time he doesn't know, if I get the Nine-Tails, maybe the Nine-Tails knows where Naruto is. Like Naruto's been with Naruto since the very beginning of Naruto.
No. It's not like he's looking for knowledge from Kurama and Himawari. He's trying to kill Himawari. That's not what's going on.
And we don't know why he wants to kill her.
Exactly. So
so we can't make a conclusion on whether it makes sense or not until we know the reason why he's doing it.
Fuck Bart.
Yes, you can. When you're having all the other characters are thinking a completely different direction, and then this one villain decides to change it off a whim.
I'm just kidding.
Riddell, you got it, bro. You got it.
All right, bro. I don't know. We don't gotta make an excuse for Bart.
I'm just saying both things can be true.
So on to like the next probably bigger topic. Who's ready to talk about JJK? Who's ready to talk about JJK? Random, you've been silent. You could start it off.
I think this is the most important. The chapter we just saw is the most important chapter of JJK. In a weird way, I think if you want to think that we're not going to get a Heian era because we basically got, it feels like the big points of Sukuna's backstory plus Yuji. We get to see how the plan works, and the fact that Yuji was just out here using black flashes like they were going out of style. And I remember I asked Ty this question in particular about the dichotomy between Yuji and Sukuna and how, they kind of mirror each other in different ways. I loved, and thank God there's no break this week, so we immediately get a follow-up because I was going to be hot if there's a break. You can't leave it like that. Yeah. But I think the Heian era, like speculation is done. I don't think we're getting that now.
You don't think we're going to get the arc at all?
I don't think so.
If we don't get a Heenan arc at some point in our lives, I'm sorry, JJK's.
If that's coming later, like it felt like we got the big points of like, here's how Sukuna was, here's why we got like really big points of that.
Yeah, but what did we learn about Kenjaku? Nothing.
Don't matter.
No, nothing about Kenjaku.
What?
It don't matter right now. Or else we would get something. We basically figured out the main points of Kenjaku's plan. That's what we figured out. That's all we needed to know right now.
Is that enough?
I want the hand.
Not for me.
What are the main points of his plan? I'm curious.
Well, besides the fact that he created somebody who could take Sukuna over, right? To be able to harness his energy, right? And hold Sukuna, right? He created that vessel. Taking back shots.
He created Yuji to suppress Sukuna.
I'm not saying he created him, but he definitely engineered it. I don't look, obviously I can't speak for the entirety of Kenjaku's plan, but I feel like we got all these big things last chapter because I don't think he wants to do a hand arrow arc. I just don't think he wants to.
Real quick, drink more water. So what Sukuna did is that like he had all the fingers but one since Gojo hit it, and he ate his own mummified corpse to make up for the lost finger.
I would say so the problem with the chapter is the translation. So there's like 3 different translations. One of them does kind of suggest that Itadori was born with a finger, which just isn't true. So I think the
that wouldn't make any sense, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, that translation isn't accurate. There are like 3, and one of them that says that is not true. That's a problem, and that's kind of the problem with like sometimes manga. Some certain things just get lost in translation, like because the language is just different. So.
Fair.
Yeah, but we see him eat that mummified corpse back when he was chilling with Kenjaku, and I think that's when he stated that.
You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny is that somebody made a good point. Someone was like, when he got he about to eat himself, he was like, "How ironic." And it's like because he did eat himself because he considered him eating his twin as him eating himself. So when he was doing it again, when Kenjaku's like, "Wow, that's pretty ironic." That was like a hit that he had eaten this process of eating himself had happened before. I thought that was pretty cool.
Hmm. But I don't know if I'm assuming not everyone that's gonna watch this knew about Riddell's take on how they're Sukuna and Itadori related. But how do you, Random, Miles, Santo, how do you guys feel about him basically being
his
Yuji's uncle or uncle, basically?
Yeah, his uncle, kind of.
Uncle, spiritual uncle. How about that?
Yes,
Spiritual.
yeah.
I mean, you had to find a way to explain the ridiculous feats Yuji could do before he ate any of Sukuna's fingers, right? I mean, I understand it was just kind of funny that he just threw the world record in shot put just by like he was throwing a fucking basketball across the court.
That still doesn't explain what, because yeah, you inherited a soul, but how does that make your body that much stronger and stuff like that? That's not really explained.
I feel like you can. For me, I feel like I was always assumed the fact that he was curse painting womb and he was part of one of the 3 noble clans explained it pretty well. Not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, that could work.
I mean,
I feel like
basically engineered for
I mean, I just feel like
since
it's fiction, it can make sense. Like if in this story you being connected to someone who's reincarnated as a great sorcerer, or you know what I'm saying, that's just the way it works in the story. That's just the way it works. I don't think it needs like a ultra explanation. I feel like if he's part of Sukuna's lineage in some way, shape, or form, okay, that makes sense. That means he's going, and he's also an experiment. That just makes him strong. Right. I don't think I'm more about any someone's they're confused about the shrine.
Yeah, because that's also Yuji's curse technique.
Well, we know that Gojo said that because he was a host for Sukuna. He said eventually he'll learn his curse technique. He said that like way early on.
But so how long before Yuji uses it?
I mean, he can use it
next
whenever
chapter.
he discovers it. I personally think so. That like my personal headcanon or whatever, Gojo and Sukuna and Kenjaku have all talked about the essence and true meaning of like curse energy or whatever. Like they all talked about it, and like we said, like when Gojo realized it, that's when he was able to use reverse curse technique. Sukuna's talked about how like once you figure it out, you can reach new heights, and like everyone's basically what they're saying is like once you realize what like the real meaning of curse energy is, you evolve. Yuji doing Black Flash after Black Flash, I feel like he's getting closer and closer and closer to that apex. I feel like once he reaches that and he discovers it, that's when he's gonna be able to use domain. That's when he's gonna be able, because he already can use reverse curse technique. So I feel like once he like really figures out what the definition or the real true meaning of curse energy is, that's when he's gonna be able to use his own shrine.
How do you feel about this question, Ty?
Is Shrine Sukuna's?
I mean, it has to be.
Well, technically, is it? Well, we don't. I would assume it's Sukuna's.
It could be the twins in the sense that it looks different from Sukuna's with the scissors.
Well,
I
the
mean,
twin never got a shot.
No, but they wouldn't. But they wouldn't have separate techniques because we know that twins. It treats it. You would each like the set of twins would get one curse technique like combined. So like, it's if me and you are twins, we don't both get a different version of shrine. Either I get shrine or you just can get a heavily restriction. Like that's how it works.
But they
Like,
also
don't
said
have
they also
don't
said
have
in the
different
chapter
versions.
that changes based off the era. Like you saw, I love it. I thought it was hilarious how like Yuji's slash and dismantle. It's like little scissor markings and stuff like that. How it's like
I don't think that's different. I just think like I don't.
well,
think
you don't see it with Sukuna, so it's just like it's the same technique, but it just looks different because of the era that they're in. I think that's
wait,
what,
does that work for all twins or just Maki
all,
and
it's all twins.
It's all.
Where did it
twins.
say that?
I thought
It said,
Maki and
it said that it treats twins as I said. It didn't say just us. It said twins. So we are to assume that's just twins in general.
that's why Maki and I always forget her sister's name. That's why
I mean, yeah, that was
we get an actual physical
example.
version of that.
Yeah, they
We get
said
the example. of
twins
what it would
are
look
treated
like.
So
as a
who to
set.
say that the child of one of the twins who have the heavenly restriction doesn't obtain that technique?
Say it again.
Now you're asking.
Well,
now
I don't think that Itadori got it from his dad. I think he got it because Sukuna was inside him, and Goto said, "You're gonna eventually get his techniques." I don't think it's like I got it from my dad. I think he just got it because he was.
Oh yeah.
Well, his dad was the reincarnation of his twin soul.
I know,
right?
but what I'm saying is that these two characters wouldn't each have an individual curse technique. They would have one as a sex or twins.
Okay.
And I'm saying that
we don't know if his. I'm saying we don't know if his dad was like able to use slash and dismantle and stuff like. We just don't know. So
Was his dad able to use
we haven't seen
anything at all?
There's nothing to suggest that he had.
So maybe he had the potential to do.
Because my question is, if he had, why didn't Kenjaku off him and take his body if he could use?
This is why we need the arc.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh, I think we need to.
I don't think we're getting it. I don't think we're getting it. At this point.
I think we're gonna flashback, but I just don't think it's gonna be long. I don't think Gege needs a lot of time to explain Sukuna's upbringing.
Yeah, he just needs to explain Sukuna and Kenjaku for me, and I'll be good. That'll be good.
You don't want him to explain Tengen at all, or Tengen's backstory at all?
Well, I guess Tengen.
I think we got that Star Plasma, like hidden inventory. I think we got that.
Oh, one thing that they never really dove into, but they just like said it once and moved on. The other special grade curse, the chick or whatever, how she was the original Star Plasma vessel. Like they just said that.
Are you talking about oh crap. What's her name? She fought. Did she fight
a Y?
Huh?
It starts with a Y.
Yuki.
Yeah. Because like she said that like like they had like a conversation and then like he or she said that like I was like she was the original like Star Plasma vessel, but they just never dove into that. It was just like a statement and then they just moved on.
Do they need to?
I mean, why wasn't she taken in as a vessel?
I'm almost certain they explain. I don't remember it. I just remember because I think the reason why I'm trying to remember it is because when what's the Rico, when she did not assimilate with Tengen, he had to evolve on his own, I believe. And I think that the same situation happened with Yuki. She wasn't able to be the vessel. He had to do his own evolution. And I think that's the way they explained like how she wasn't used. But I forgot. I gotta go. JJK is one of the I definitely need to reread JJK.
I'll eventually I'm just gonna reread it.
Thanks.
Right. Miles, you got anything?
I think he's pretty occupied.
Okay. All right. I can move on. When he gets back, we can talk about One Piece. But
yeah, I mean, any other agendas that we want to put on the table?
I'm here. I was just on a work call. I'm here.
Very good. Well, our Remonster. I forget who recommended that. I forget who recommended that.
I watched episode 3
was wild, bro. Remonster starts off so nice.
Yo, wait, Kyle, was it you that recommended? Remonster?
it was someone in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it Kai English? I think it was him. It could have been someone else.
Hey, Remonster started off real nice, some kingdom building. You know, my guy trying to figure out how his powers work. And then
I was like, Little Reincarnated a Slime remake. I was like, oh, this is
episode 3,
cool.
he just starts fucking. He just starts fucking. Like 5 girls at once.
I'm like,
they
how
all
did
got
we get
jealous
here?
of a dryad. And I'm like, what is happening?
It's like, what is happening? Like, yo, they just fought. Like, he just fought some humans. He just got a bunch of loot and like magical items. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. They just taking a stroll, finds a druid. I'm just like, okay.
And I'll never recommend it. I feel you, Kai. I feel you. It sounds like rubbish to me. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna watch.
And I hate admitting when Riddell is right. I hate it because you can just I see his head just inflating now. But
I mean, it happens so often. I'm used, you know.
But Yozakura family is lit. I'm locked in.
It's fire. It's all right.
I'm just waiting for.
It's just like how 1 + 1 = 2. Just get used to it. I'm
just waiting for
regardless
of this
guy. I like the story. I like a lot of the characters, except for the oldest brother that has like a sister complex.
He is creepy, but he is strong as hell.
No, I see. He's a beast.
Hold. Let me watch this. Let me come back. Let me watch this and I'll come back. Next week, I'm going to have some questions, I feel like. I'm going to watch
it. Random trying to do something.
No. It's crazy. Hey. The brother.
I swear to God, if he compares Kirishiro to Rudius, I swear.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I didn't say anything.
That's I might have to do it, bro.
I didn't even say anything.
Don't do it, bro.
I didn't even say anything, bro.
Don't do it. They're not comparable.
I'm gonna watch and I'm gonna come back next week with some questions. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right, bro.
I'm gonna come back next week with some questions. It's crazy how you hate on this, but
no, it's not the same.
No, I know it's not the same. I know it's not the same.
It was creepy though. It was the first episode I was getting mad creeped out. I was like, yo, this dude's going.
Oh, he has a huge sister complex.
Yeah, I was like, he's going a little bit too far. But the rest of the characters
is weird because Irregular and Magic High School. By the way, I've been watching it. That's you. I think that main character is just Riddell's cup of tea. No emotions. He's
but the sister relationship is so weird, bro.
He can watch Rosakuro family and the brother feeding for the sister by regular
the main character.
He doesn't fiend for the sister. He just
he's not fiending for the sister.
Just wait for the Oshinoko moment.
No,
just wait for it.
That's not the type of relationship. Kyoichiro is just very protective of Mitsuki. That's what it means.
Let me read. Let me see for myself. Let me watch. Let me see for
wait
myself.
For it.
Yo, people who watch Smut trying to tell me what to talk about. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
All right, bro. Well,
I don't never forgive you for trying to justify now for me, Raphtalia, bro. She's still 4 years old.
Remonster, that was some interesting. That was an interesting watch. Reincarnated Slime has been solid.
I'm waiting for the shit to hit the fan, bro. Too many good things happening in a row. All the pieces are moving. I'm waiting for it.
It's like slowly getting better. So anime season's up.
Facts.
Big facts.
Any agendas that we need to push?
Light skin energy is up. Just want to say that in the world of hip hop. And the light skin delegation is trading J. Cole for Chris Brown.
Also, where are you, Kendrick? Where are you?
Kendrick is officially on Fraud Watch.
No, he's not. He's dropping an album. He's dropping an album in May.
All right. Nick, people drop singles before they drop the album, Miles. Like he can give us something.
If he's dropping the whole album, I'll give him a pass.
By the way,
he's not making AI songs.
Quavo needs to fight that man.
How was Quavo's diss back to Chris Brown?
You see, everybody was hating on it. I'll say
hating on it.
I'm not saying y'all. I'm saying everybody, like in a general sense. As a commercial song, it clears Chris Brown's. And as a diss, it holds its weight. I do think using the takeoff AI or whatever that was kind of, I don't know if it's AI or if it was his real voice. I don't know what the fuck that is. That was kind of corny.
By the way, how do you guys feel about AI right now in music?
Y'all better get used to it.
I don't like it for rap beef. Hey, if it's something personal,
why remember when we was trying to warn people?
I'll say this: niggas are already having a whole team of writers. So does it make a difference now that they have a computer doing it instead of a real person? I don't care.
If they use AI to to copy someone else's voice, I have a problem with it.
I do agree with that. But I'm saying as far as like them just using an AI to help generate lyrics or make songs, I don't care.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
I feel the
agree
same
with
way as
this.
ghostwriters. Like
Chris's this was better, but Quavo's song was better.
I agree.
But at the same time, Quavo did lose points for me because when he took shots at Sweetie, one, she admitted to it, which was like, if I was YG, I'd be looking at her sideways in the morning, and be like, "What do you mean this is true?" But then she dropped the DMs of Quavo still hitting her up.
I'm not gonna lie, Lonnie. Come on, Lonnie. Come on, bro. Come on, Lonnie.
Nasty,
come on, bro. You're locked in, Lonnie. You know, one, that means she really cared about that nigga. She's going through all of these lengths. He's the one that she cares about. And 2, that DM was from 4 months ago. I'm not moved, man. You dropped.
They broke up like 2-3 years ago.
Nigga, I don't care. Nigga, if any of us broke up with our girl right now, you still have feelings, bro. We still human. You gonna hit them up because you still got feelings.
I get it. I'm saying you can't like insult her and then like she do that. No,
yeah,
you can, but like, but then she just drops like, "What did you just say?" Because this wasn't your energy last time.
I love that hoe before breakfast, and now I hate her at dinner. That happens.
Nah, I feel that. I definitely feel that.
I do want to put something on the table. Obviously, a new manga, so I'm gonna talk about that a little bit real quickly. New manga called Kiyo Kuta Necromance. Now, if you guys don't know, it's made by the same guy who created Aliens Arena. It was a short stinted manga that was in Shonen Jump. It got axed after 20-ish chapters. So the fact that he got another chance pretty quickly, I'm impressed. And I think this one has more potential. It has like the premise is that there's like these paranormal ghost type monsters, kind of think of like hollows basically, that can basically appear out of nowhere, and people need to exorcise these monsters. In order for people to exorcise these monsters, you have to have a maybe, I don't know what if there's going to be other things, but as of right now, a ring with your own monster. They're called Shiryu. So you have your own Shiryu. It can fight on your behalf. You could turn it into a weapon, and you could exercise these monsters. So something that you probably heard before. Like if the premise doesn't scream unique, but it should be entertaining and has some good art. So if you like that stuff, tune in and we'll see if this guy's second chance works out. Shout out.
So it's a mix of like
first chapter
JoJo's and Shaman King.
What'd you say?
A mix of like JoJo's and Shaman King.
Yeah, with the stand type stuff, I think you could say that. And it's gonna have an agency that takes out these things. You heard of that before too. Like,
where do y'all rank like Shaman King in terms of like the manga history, like the top manga? Because like the show is one thing, but like the manga itself was like really, really good. And like I don't feel like a lot of people talk about Shaman King or its writing or anything like that. Like it had a complex power system, and then like upgraded its own power system towards the last arc. There was like a bunch of fleshed out characters. I don't know, like I just thought Shaman King was like overall like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Maybe I have to reread it because it's been so long, but I just feel like Shaman King gets heavily underrated when we talk about like some of the greatest mangas ever.
Well, I dropped it because I got bored. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, Lord, this guy.
Sound like
Venom. Hey, shout out Shaman King though. The fact that it got an anime remake means that people trust it. People trusted it. So shout out.
And one of the greatest anime / manga travesties is that the creator Shaman King, one, he had a sequel that he just didn't finish, which was doing pretty good. But he also made a manga called Ultimo with Stan Lee, and they just stopped making it. And it was lit. It was lit.
Okay. You know, if you guys gonna tune into other manga that are heavily underrated, not talked about, tune into D Gray Man, one of my favorite manga of all time. Maybe they'll finally finish the series. I think they might be on the final arc, so they might finish it. But that shit heat. I don't know, that shit heat. Here. Any other agendas? Should we get nasty? Is it time?
Tyga make me get ignorant.
I mean, Jared's not here, so you know it might be. Hey, Santo, what side do you lean on? Team LeBron or Team Brady?
It depends on the term of the conversation.
I don't know what the terms is. It's just a bunch of talking shit right now.
What's the actual argument?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, what's the actual argument?
Y'all the ones who want to debate. Don't ask me.
Is it the better GOAT?
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know.
I think we were talking about fans or like fans or
Who's
whatever.
more toxic?
I
Whose
think
fandom
it's
is
not even a
worse?
question. It's LeBron stands, and it's not even a question.
I'm not saying are way worse than
We
Brady.
can do a
LeBron
two-parter.
stands are
Who's the
way
worst fans and who's the better GOAT? We can do a two-parter. We can do both.
LeBron stands are.
We should do the first. We'll do the second one. LeBron's the better go easily. I
Yeah,
think.
I agree.
I think he's the better go.
Let them have it. Okay.
Can I tell you why I think he's the better
Easily,
go?
because I could agree with you, but like saying easily is wild as hell to me.
Crazy.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Because one, Tom Brady is not held to nearly the standards LeBron is.
Facts.
Nearly.
What are you talking about?
You gonna let me explain or no? You let me explain or no? Are you gonna make face
Please
this or you gonna let me explain?
Please
Go ahead.
Let me tell you why. Think about this for a second. People discredit LeBron's ring in Miami because of one shot by Ray Allen. One shot, right? Tom Brady has playoff games that he has won. He's thrown 3 interceptions. He has credit for playoff wins where he didn't even play. His first title run in the AFC Championship game, he got hurt and Drew Bledsoe won the game. If that was LeBron, we would never let him end of it. Right? Tom Brady's first 3 rings, people know that he was not the catalyst. He had some good performances in there, but for the most part, people said Hold on a second. Y'all think that his first ring, he was the main catalyst of them winning that chip?
First ring is your biggest argument for it.
I
don't know. He was only a 6th-round pick.
I didn't finish. My point is, think about this, right? Tom Brady cannot be the main catalyst of a chip, and no one says anything. If that was LeBron, we would never end it. The fact that one shot, people discredit the entire playoff run. Tom Brady's allowed to be.
People do the same thing to Tom. What are we talking about?
Let him finish.
Random. You didn't let me finish, Random. The point I'm making is that this Tom Brady standards are not nearly comparable. They're just not. If Tom Brady, the fact that he's had multiple games, he's had poor pass ratings, more than 7 touchdowns, and that they've won, no one says anything. The game is a different sport.
It's a different sport. What's harder? What are we talking about?
And
this is why Brady fans are worse.
Exactly.
Just listen.
Not.
Can we just let Ty finish this point?
I'm asking a question. I'm gonna keep saying this, right? So his first playoff game against Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes severely out. If you watch the game, you know he outplayed him. Tom Brady threw 3 interceptions. One got called back to the D Ford. Nothing I just said now is a lie. Patrick Mahomes was easily the better player.
Yes,
they won the game. People, if I swear, every LeBron accomplishment is diminished by his teammates. LeBron is not allowed to have teammates. He's not allowed. Tom Brady has had multiple teammates come in clutch for him, and no one says. Does anyone say that Adam Vinatieri say
Ray Allen didn't hit a damn shot?
Vinatieri didn't save Tom Brady?
Ray Allen didn't hit a shot that saved us hope.
Vinatieri didn't give him a Super Bowl.
Lonnie, you're not listening. I don't think that Vinatieri or Ray Allen saved their legacy. I'm saying that one athlete gets saved their legacy saved, the other doesn't. I don't think that either one of them saved their legacy. Listen, Lonnie, listen. Actually, listen. I don't think Ray Allen saved LeBron legacy. I don't think Adam Vinatieri saved Tom Brady's legacy. But one of those things is a critique on the other. That's what I am saying. And you know that. The fact that people talk about 2011 for LeBron, but not 07 for Brady, he went.
People bring up 07 all the time. Eli Manning's Hall of Fame resume is based on 07. What are we talking about?
Do you think that people bring up 07 just as much as people bring up 2011 for LeBron?
Yes, they do, because you're not in football circles. No. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? You just lied.
I'm not lying.
You think that people bring up 07 as much as 2011 LeBron?
Players' candidacy is based off that game. What are we talking about?
And that's fine, but the question was the conversation. It's not the same.
I'm asking you a question.
It literally is. Y'all are not in football circles. Every time we talk about LeBron, I know every time we talk about Tom Brady, 07 always comes up. Like last time we talked, ask Lonnie. When we're having the Mahomes Brady debate, what did G Baby always do? brought up 07 every single time.
But
what
it's
are we
not on
talking
the same.
about?
It is not on the same
Yes,
level of
it
vitriol
literally is,
versus
Okay.
LeBron.
Let me know when
It's
y'all
just
done
not.
talking so I can.
Let me know when y'all got, and then we'll
when y'all
go.
done talking so I can.
Let me know. Let me know. Let me know when you're done,
I
Ty,
want
and
y'all
I'll go.
to explain to me how Tom Brady's held to a higher standard than LeBron. That's my argument.
I got
So
you.
don't
I got you.
So don't argue things I
got
didn't
you.
say because Lonnie, y'all were just arguing things I never said. I said you brought Ray Allen, even though I don't think that he saved his legacy either. So argue what I'm actually saying, not what you feel like I'm saying. What I'm actually saying. So tell me how Tom Brady's held to a higher standard.
Go ahead, Lonnie.
Listen to this and see.
Please argue what I'm saying, not what you think I'm saying, not what you feel like I'm saying. What I said.
Not the LeBron stands out there. Just the conversation.
What
we're
I'm
having.
saying, not LeBron.
I gotta
saying,
get
what
this
I'm
all off.
saying.
I gotta get this all off. So I'm looking at
I hope you
Riddell's
argue
face.
what I actually said.
I'm looking at you. I'm looking.
He's gonna
at
be
that.
Lonnie. Talk
looking
to the
at
conversation
so-
that we're having, not the
Yes,
stands
please.
out
You know what?
there.
I came to a realization. I just came to a realization.
Here we go.
He's not gonna do
I
it.
came to
He's
a
not gonna do it.
realization.
Nope.
Tom Brady is the OG Roman Reigns. He's the OG tribal chief. Y'all love to hate
If
this
Tom Brady
man.
was black, he wouldn't
Nah,
be saying
I'm
this
about to
shit
get
about
this off.
If he was black,
Let me get this off, Brandon.
That was dumb, Brandon.
No, because this needs to be said. Because
That
now
was
I'm
dumb,
really
Brandon.
about to crash out. I'm really about to crash out. Because we act like, because Riddell, who's Riddell's favorite quarterback? OG. His OG favorite quarterback, Eli Manning. If Eli Manning never played Tom Brady, he wouldn't be a Hall of Famer. That's a fact.
Exactly.
When it comes to
Eli's
Tom,
crazy.
when it comes to Tom
He
Brady,
would never be a Hall of Famer.
yeah, when it comes to Tom Brady,
You're getting straight.
You're talking about a guy.
I'm going at
If Eli
everybody.
won
I'm
2
going at
Super
everybody.
Bowls, that's
No,
not
I'm
named
going at
Tom Brady.
everybody.
He wouldn't be.
So Tom
doesn't
Brady,
make
Jim
sense.
Plunkett won 2 Super Bowls. He's not a
Tom
Hall
Brady
of
is the
Famer.
ultimate villain.
He doesn't
And
have
I
Eli
get
Manning's
it.
numbers.
And
bro.
I
Doesn't
get
have
it.
his-
I get it.
It
Ty.
doesn't matter.
I get it.
Hey,
It
stop
doesn't
being
matter.
purposely disingenuous, Santo.
It doesn't
No,
matter.
no,
Matt Ryan
go on
has
a
no Super
tangent.
Bowls.
Brandon,
I'm not
Matt
being
Ryan has no
crazy.
Super Bowls.
Eli's
He's better
I'm
than
not
Eli
being
right
crazy.
now.
I'm speaking
What are we
facts.
talking
And
about?
tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm lying. Tom Brady was the biggest villain in NFL or maybe sports history. He was maybe the biggest villain in sports history because all he did was whip everybody's ass and he rubbed it in everybody's faces. You're supposed to hate him. If I wasn't born in Boston, I would hate Tom Brady with a passion too. I want to say a good 30% of Patrick Mahomes' current fan base is actual just Tom Brady haters because a lot of these Pat Mahomes fans, as great as he is, and I consider him the GOAT now, they weren't fans of him 2 years ago. But as soon as they're like, oh, he can rival Tom Brady, that's when people start getting on his jock strap. So yeah, that makes other fans way worse because the fact is you're meant to hate Tom Brady. He wanted you to hate him. We feed off of that.
I didn't mean to hate him.
You guys, Eli wouldn't have a Hall of Fame career if it wasn't for Tom Brady. Edelman wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Tom Brady. Tom Brady,
he's a great quarterback.
Yes,
he's a great quarterback.
So the thing is that people try to do because we hate him, like how we hated Roman Reigns. We wanted everybody to find all these little things to knock him down. We find all these little things to knock him down. Oh, he only passed for 100-something yards. Well, if we have the top running game in the league, he doesn't need to throw for 300 damn yards. If we have a good defense and we get good field position, we don't have to score 4 passing touchdowns. So him doing his job, him being a surgical master later on in his career, has nothing to do with his greatness or his goatness. That has to do with team success. Yes, in the first early on, you know why I feel like he's better than LeBron? Because LeBron is the most gifted physical athlete known to man, besides maybe Wilt Chamberlain. He is the most gifted from a bit. He could probably dunk when he was 3 years old. I know I'm gassing it, but I'm saying he is a god athlete. If we want to make like super soldiers, we need to get his DNA and Serena Williams, and we'll take over the world. Tom Brady can't jump over a piece of paper. He can't. Santo, you can beat him in a 40-yard dash running backwards. But so he started from being nothing, being a 6th-round draft pick, to being, okay, now he's a game manager. All right, now he's one of the best. To now him being the GOAT. And what did that do? That made everyone just hate him because everyone's like, yo, if he could do it, why couldn't this guy do it? If he could do it, why couldn't this guy do it? So when it comes to what, Ty? Because you're shaking your head.
No, go ahead.
You
said
nothing wrong. Yo, Santo,
that's what I was saying. I was saying objection relevance.
Okay, can I go? Can I go?
You explained that he's a great quarterback. That had nothing to do with what I said.
Can I
go?
You talk about Tom Brady not being held to the exact same standard when let's bring up your 2018 example with Patrick Mahomes. Okay, Patrick Mahomes' team Patrick Mahomes played better than Tom Brady, but you are lying to me if you thought that Patriots team that was running on fumes was better than that team. For Tom Brady to take that team, lead it short. Did he throw 3 picks? Absolutely. But he still found a way to win the game. He still found a way. Because what people forget after the D4 thing was that he had 3 3rd and 10s in overtime and still led him down the field to win the game. Tom Brady has done more with less than damn near. And yes, Ty. Yes,
on
he has.
offense or defense.
Both.
How does he control the defense? How does he control the defense? That makes no
Because
sense.
in 2011,
Y'all hear this?
Dumbass argument, Ty.
I let you. Hey,
Both?
Ty, stop. Because you want to know why? In 2011, he took one of the worst defenses in the league to the Super Bowl. What are we talking about? And you are saying that he's never held a high standard. People find things.
He's in charge of his
knock
job.
About. Hold on.
Are we
Lonnie,
judging him based off the
Lonnie,
defense?
hold on.
That's
Lonnie,
not
hold
his
on.
job.
People find ways to knock him down all the time. Tell me one time where they try to use LeBron James's wife as a reason to hold Tom Brady back. Well, he doesn't have to take all this money because his wife is whatever. It doesn't matter. He just did what it took to win. He took the price, he took whatever. And it didn't matter whether it was 2013 or 2014 or 2004 or whenever. The minute people thought he was going to go, he was held to that standard. In 2014, after he lost the Monday night game to the Chiefs, people were burying the Patriots, burying them, saying that the dynasty was over. And this is where I'm mad. This is why I look at LeBron stance. Y'all mad.
Man.
Y'all are mad because your guy has not won his
you're
one-on.
speaking again. You're speaking to the
Stop,
stands,
to,
not to us.
Stop.
We're talking to everybody.
Stop.
Get it off, Brandon.
Exactly.
Y'all are mad because your guy has not definitively won his one-on-one yet, and Tom Brady has.
He's
What
one
does
of
his
mad.
wife have to do with anything? Why'd you bring up his wife?
Wait, what are you
Wow.
talking
They
about?
use that against him all the time. Lonnie, am I
Objection.
lying?
Relevance again?
They always
We talk about the sport. We're not talking about his wife,
What are you
bro.
talking about, random?
Yes, they do. They always use the fact
Random.
that Giselle
What
was
does that
making
have
all
to do
that
with the
money against Tom
conversation?
Brady.
What are
has
you
been-
talking about?
What does Giselle
And-
have to do with what niggas are
What
talking
are you
about right
talking
now,
about,
bro?
Random?
Oh my God.
Random.
Nobody brought up Giselle.
That has nothing to do
Yo,
with anything that we've
Yes,
talking
it
about.
does. Because
Random,
people
Random,
use that to knock
Random,
his
Random,
goat cake.
Random,
What are we talking about?
I'm trying to understand you. You said he has a
So,
one-on-one what?
What he might be articulating it wrong, but what they're saying is that a lot of people in the NFL felt that he was cheating the game by taking so much less money, and they're saying the reason why he can't take so much less money than all these other top end quarterbacks is because his wife is the highest
Yes,
paid
it literally
model
does.
in the world.
Yeah,
So
you're
was a
dumb
big,
if you
that
don't
was a
think
big
the
knock
amount
on
of
him.
money a
Look,
quarterback takes is not
imagine
affecting
LeBron
him.
James taking a minimum every
You're
single
dumb.
year.
Relax,
He would be able to
Random.
have like 5 or 6 supermaxes on his team every year.
Valid point,
Stop.
valid point.
Stop.
I'm gonna
Listen
say,
to what I'm
no.
saying.
What are
What
we
I'm saying
talking
is-
about?
No,
Gabe, did you say
that
that
it-
does nothing to do with the sport?
Okay.
Yes, it literally does.
Y'all are not
especially
listening,
with a
bro.
sport that
I'm not
has
asking
a
about
hard
that.
cap like football does.
Random,
What are we
random,
talking about right
But
now?
LeBron
Now,
James
let
fans are
Ty
worse.
go,
Look
let
at
Ty
this.
go, let Ty go.
This is my
Yes,
evidence
they
right
are.
here.
You're literally calling him your glorious
Randall,
king.
time out. We gotta
You're
let
not
Ty
fun.
go.
I
gotta
watched
let
Gabe
Ty go.
crash out yesterday.
Randall, you're not
crying
listening to
because
what I'm saying. I'm
LeBron
not
didn't
talking
get
about
calls. What are you
Giselle.
talking about? Like every great player doesn't get calls. I
It's
get
So
mad
the
at
LeBron fans
But y'all
are
understand
LeBron fans
that a
are the
guy
crazy.
with the
Let
body of a
Ty-
football dad
salaries. We're
just
not
bless
talking
your
about
favorite team. That's all he's doing.
salaries. We're not
Let
talking
Ty
about
go.
salaries.
Isn't it
We're talking about
isn't it
It has to be a little
crazy
back and
that
forth. Santo and
I
Ty.
haven't even said a word
Yeah,
and
let
they're
Santo
already
go.
proving my point that who's more toxic?
Do I really need to take you to the BAM Discord right now and show you LeBron stance? Do I need to take you there?
LeBron,
Random.
I'm not
This-
gonna lie. Don't speak on Bam Court because whenever LeBron leaves, you get niggas who never joined the VC at all talking about how LeBron shit the bed.
I
So let's
did-
stop that.
all-
You speaking on shit
walking
you don't know about. There's only a couple niggas who really rock with Bron in that court, bro. So stop that.
Hold on a second. Let me just say
Nah,
this
bro,
real
we're
quick.
sitting here-
Before
all right,
random,
bro.
random. You're not random. Stop getting frustrated. Actually, listen to what I'm saying.
Listen to
You
the
said
conversation
you,
here.
you said that we're mad LeBron didn't win a one-on-one. What? I didn't hear what you
I
said.
find every time because Tom Brady doesn't look how you want him to look. He doesn't play
What
the
are you-
game
Random,
how you
Random,
want it to
what are you
play.
talk-
What are we
Random.
talking about? Y'all just say,
What's the-
especially that's why.
Random.
Look,
Random.
Random,
A
has
No,
question.
nothing to
no,
do with
no.
his
I'm
race.
not
Answer
letting
the
y'all get
question.
away with that because this guy with a body of a soccer
What's-
dad was whipping
What
his favorite team every
Who
Sunday.
said anything about his body? What are
we
you
talking
arguing?
about? Y'all just find every reason to discredit him.
What's the
Every
one on
fucking reason
What are
to.
you
When he
talking
plays
about?
a harder
He's
sport,
crashing out,
he plays
guys.
a harder position.
What are
What are we talking
Riddell,
about?
Riddell, I'm
What
are
sorry.
we
I didn't mean to
talking
say your
about?
name.
Random,
Random, you
Random,
talking
Random,
about
Random.
shit we
If I
nobody
ever
set up
complain-
here.
Wait, Randall, when you said what do I want Tom Brady to look like? Please tell me, because I've never talked about this before.
Nah,
How
because
would I like
after
Tom
that,
Brady to
because
look?
look, I'll say this on the field.
What's
the
the
field,
one-on-one
I would take
matchup?
Tom
I'm still
Brady's-
trying to
I would
figure it
take
out.
Tom Brady's career over LeBron's
What is
career
this
any day of the
talking
week.
about?
What's the
Tom Brady's
one-on-one
career any
matchup?
day of the week.
What's the one-on-one matchup for LeBron? I just want to know.
Yeah, you say he hasn't won a one-on-one. I'm like, what?
He hasn't won. He hasn't definitively won his one-on-one matchup with Michael Jordan, and Tom Brady clearly won his one-on-one.
Michael
with
Jordan.
Yes.
Random. How is he not random? How?
What?
Wait, time out. What I said? That's
We're really not acting like the GOAT debate in
wait,
basketball
wait,
still
wait,
got
wait,
ongoing.
About, bro.
His one-on-one is Jordan.
Wait,
I
time
see
out,
what you're
random.
saying.
Who
Okay,
feels
I
that way?
You're
get
talking
it.
about like
I get what you're saying.
for
Wait,
being
no.
the
Everybody
GOAT.
stop. Random. Who
I
feels
get
that
what
way
you're
up
saying
here?
now.
No, no, because I'm
What'd you
calling
say,
out
Ty?
everybody.
I'm
calling out
asking.
everybody.
He said y'all are mad. I'm saying who is mad about this?
Everyone,
mad.
fucking everyone. I don't fucking care.
So again,
Random,
we
why you keep telling you
preface
to
this
argue what
back
we're
by
saying,
going
but
to
you're
the
arguing with other
original.
people. You said we're mad. You said y'all are mad because Tom Brady won his one-on-one, but LeBron has it definitively. I'm like, who's mad about that?
Hi, can I just ask a question because I haven't spoke much?
Go ahead. I don't even know what this
I
nigga's
haven't even gone.
Mr. Random, I have a question for you. When you say that LeBron hasn't won his one-on-one matchup, can you explain to me what you mean by that?
Because the GOAT debate is still ongoing. Ain't nobody. The GOAT debate in football has moved on to Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. You bringing up Joe Montana, you know
so that Tom Brady won his one-on-one matchups that you just said to talk about Mahomes now?
Before Mahomes, because Mahomes came after.
Well,
He's
it's
saying
not even that, but
after 28-3, it was
but here's my thing though, right?
Yeah, I see what
weren't niggas saying Peyton was up there? Weren't niggas saying a lot of names?
he passed Peyton a while.
It wasn't really a
I got
by what? By what metric?
The reason why this is part of the reason why I think LeBron is held to a higher standard because
that nigga's I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be nasty. I'm sorry, Ty. That nigga Tom Brady is a fucking accolade merchant. Like you said with all of that dad bod shit, he's a fucking accolade merchant. When there's 1,000 better niggas who are actually better at throwing the football than him, and y'all niggas are glazing him because y'all niggas.
Greater than them,
he's
Miles.
greater, but he's not better than them niggas.
Don't
he's
matter.
greater, but he's not better than them niggas.
It don't matter.
Who's better than them?
At least you can argue LeBron is better than everybody you talk about. That nigga Brady not better than them niggas.
I'm still greater than who? Tell me who. Tell me who.
That nigga only go, and he not better than niggas. What are we talking about?
Tell me who
he's greater than them.
Who's better than him?
He maximizes opportunity. What are we talking about?
Better at football than Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's the greatest draft pick of all time. Name the goddamn sport. Tom Brady's better than that.
He's the greatest draft pick of all time because of how he panned out, nigga. Not because of his.
That's why he's the greatest. What are we talking about? Name me a 6-round quarterback who becomes the greatest of all
time.
Who's better than him?
Who's better than him, Miles? I need to know.
I just said Aaron Rodgers, nigga.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers can't win the game in the playoffs to save his life. What are we talking about?
Hold on.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers choked quite a bit in the playoffs.
I have to talk about this.
If we're just talking about
the chips are on the table. Aaron Rodgers always going to lose.
Random. After this point, Santo needs to really go. I really want to say this. Another reason why I think LeBron's held to a higher standard because Michael Jordan is greater in his sport than Joe Montana. When anyone does anything extraordinary, they call them the Michael Jordan of that sport. Yes, Tom Brady won that one-on-one match, but even though any of us are not mad about that, that was a weird point. That's never been a conversation. But Michael Jordan is a higher cliff to climb than Joe Montana. Anytime anyone does anything, Tom Brady's called the Michael Jordan of football. Patrick Mahomes is called the Michael Jordan of football. Like, Serena, like they're called the Michael Jordan of their sport. So LeBron, sure, Tom Brady has climbed his mountain, yes, but it's a lower mountain because Jordan is the highest mountain in all of sports.
He climbed that mountain and started climbing another one. You sit on top of an even taller one. It wasn't just he eclipsed it. It wasn't just the fact that he climbed the mountain. It's that he literally settled on an even larger and huge mountain. What are we talking about?
You think that Tom Brady is higher than Michael Jordan?
No, but he's right there. He's in the same conversation.
No, he's not. I don't think he's right there.
Yes, he literally is. Yes, he literally is.
Because here's the one reason why I don't think he is. There were years where people thought other quarterbacks were better than Tom Brady. Once Michael Jordan became that one, it was never. He was proved at the end of every year he was the best.
There was no question.
Statistically, accolades wise, winning. Every year it was undisputed. He's that nigga. Even when he was losing, they was like, well, he's the best. People said, well, maybe Peyton Manning's better and Rodgers better. Like people thought other people were better than
person. Let's stay on topic. Let's not switch to Brady and Jordan. Let's not switch to Brady and Jordan.
By the wayside
because
Tom Brady kept
that's a bad take.
Everybody they brought up to
and Carmelo won MVPs while Jordan was at its best. That's a bad take.
We know those MVPs are fraud.
Oh my god!
We know those MVPs are fraud.
Oh my god!
Jordan won 5. Nobody's saying better than Tom Brady. What are we talking about?
Oh my god, bro!
Stay with LeBron and Brady.
Can I just ask a quick question? Okay, so you're saying that one is held more to a different scenario.
Political award.
So scenario. Julian Edelman drops a pass in the end zone to win the game versus LeBron passes to Kyle Korver in the corner, who's shooting 90% from there and misses. Who gets more vitriol?
I will say probably LeBron.
Probably.
So how are they held on the same? How are they held on the same standard?
Because they're always going to. Oh, this is what I'm gonna say.
Because
it depends on
Go ahead.
how. What was the thing? Did Tom Brady throw a good pass? Blah blah blah.
throws a good pass and drops it.
Stop. One of the biggest
Throws a good pass and drops it. You asked me for the scenario.
Let me answer your question.
Go ahead. I'm
Let
giving
me give you
the
an actual
scenario.
example. In the second Eli Manning Super Bowl,
Okay.
Tom Brady throws a pass to Wes Welker. Lonnie, what did Wes Welker do? What did he do?
Why you gotta bring up? Oh,
And
why you gotta bring
to
up
this
painful?
day, to this day,
They do
whether or not
not
it's Skip
hold the
Bayless
same-
or Tom Brady defenders, they roast Tom Brady for that. Even though I blame Wes Welker, it hit both your hands. I was a receiver. If it hits both your hands, you're supposed to catch it. Okay,
Not at
But
the
to this
same
day-
level as they do LeBron.
just
Because
look,
he's a choker. He's not a closer. He's not a everything
Brady
that he does.
that's legitimately his thing.
Are you
Nigga
are you
facing the
hearing
best
what I'm
teams in humanity, and they're calling him a loser for literally facing a monster.
He lost to Golden State, and they held him like there was no way he was winning, and they still held him.
Who held him responsible? Those people
Yeah, I
are
don't
dumb.
think
I
it was
didn't.
that
Yeah,
bad.
but
They
the
No,
greatest
and-
teams
time
ever.
now we're just lying. We're just lying now.
We're talking about the
First guy.
Glazers and the super
2018
LeBron haters,
for
sure, but like
2018,
people with
I don't
actual
think he
like
was
sports sense.
killed for that.
What
No,
did you?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Now you're bringing up.
They
stuff that
may
we
not
didn't
have
say
killed him on an
either.
individual level, but they counted towards him being a loser because
Exactly.
he
They
lost.
say he lost 60
So,
games.
same when we lost to the Giants, it's still a knock on Brady. That's called sports. Like what? It's still a knock.
He
Bro,
gets
that's
bailed.
enough for
He
both
get
of them.
but
When
he
the
gets
Eagles dropped
no,
all those points on our defense, which has nothing to do with Tom
They
Brady,
still
it's still a
blame
Tom
Brady.
Brady.
They
L.
still
Wait, hold on
blame
a second,
Brady.
but you know what's so crazy though? But that's why I think another reason why LeBron is held to a higher standard because he has more responsibility. He has to like Tom Brady's only responsible for 33% of the foot. He's not special teams.
No, he's not. This
Yes,
is where
he
you
is.
don't know about
Hold on,
quarterback
stop,
play.
stop, stop.
This is where you don't know about quarterback play.
Stop. You don't know.
Depending on the
You're not
situation
even
of the
letting-
game,
you're
Tom
not
Brady
even
has
letting
to
the
play
guy
differently.
finish.
Gotta
This
let
is
him
where you're
finish.
wrong, Ty. You're wrong.
Let him finish.
Ty, you're wrong.
Let him finish.
You're absolutely wrong about
Let him
this.
finish.
What was my point, Random?
You were saying
my
that
point?
no, your point is you're saying that Tom Brady's only responsible for 33% of the game, and you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong.
Why did I say that?
Okay, depending on the time and situation, if Tom Brady's trying to burn clock or get better field
I
position for his
understand
defense,
that, nigga,
or
I
things like
understand
that,
that.
that's all things he's
You're
responsible
not
for.
saying-
He's not
Bro,
listening.
you're not under.
I'm
I
going
say
off what
that-
you just said.
Hold on a second, but Random, let me tell you what I mean. Don't just take the. I'm saying because he does not play special teams or defense. Now I understand that there are obviously minor nuances. Like for example, if you don't want the other team to get the ball, but you're gonna chew clock. Duh. You want to get your team in the field because if they help special teams, duh. I'm saying because he doesn't play those, he doesn't play special teams. He doesn't play defense. LeBron has to play both ends. He has literally more
What's the hardest
responsibility.
position in sports, Ty? What's the hardest position in sports? And go ahead and lie. What's the hardest position in sports?
What? What's the hard?
What is the hardest position in
What is-
sports?
In
is hard-
sports, that doesn't
In sports.
In sports, it depends on the.
No,
like,
it does not. It's quarterback,
yes,
and you know
yes, it does.
Stop.
Then,
No,
then
it's
you can't
quarterback
use the
and you know
argument
it.
that it's two
Stop
different
it.
sports.
In
Hold on a
sports,
It literally
hold on a
is. It literally
No,
is.
I'm
It
not-
isn't
I'm
just
not-
said it's two
it isn't
different
just
sports.
that.
You can't use that.
Wait, hold on a
Yes,
second,
I
hold on a
can,
second.
because it literally is. What
So
are we?
can I
wait,
say?
wait,
So
wait,
can I
time
say
out,
Tiger
time out,
Woods
time out.
has a harder time?
Hold on a second. Here's
Literally
Can I say
playing
Serena
quarterback
Williams
is
has a harder?
Being a
position?
goalie in soccer
Tom
is
Brady
pretty
playing quarterback
hard.
is harder than Tiger Woods playing golf. It just is.
Being a
Time out.
goalie in soccer is pretty
Wait,
hard.
random. He'll say random. Here's the thing, random. If you want it, random. If you want
Nigga,
to say,
you know what I'm saying? It's the hardest position in any sport.
You know what? Go
literally
hit a
is.
go hit a
What are we
baseball.
talking
Then.
about?
Go hit a
Hold on a second,
go hit a
because
baseball.
some
That's the
people
hardest thing to
think,
do in sports, not the hardest thing to play. What are we talking about?
But you
Wait,
then
what?
you can't use. This is two different
Yes,
sports.
it
Yo.
literally is. Yes, it literally is.
I'll let you
A
have it,
great
Randall.
hitter.
Randall.
Quarterback is up there, but yeah, this is not a hill you want to die
No,
on.
no, no,
Alright,
no. A great
so,
hitter
wait.
can go 0 for 4 and
All right, so I want everyone to make their last points. Random, I muted you.
He's
He's
not
not even listening.
He doesn't
Just to show
listen.
you.
He doesn't listen.
Again,
Tom
this is
Brady
my
was
evidence
last
why Tom Brady fans are more
sports
toxic.
bracket. We still have the sports bracket, and we've been talking about non-anime on this anime podcast for too long. So
crazy.
last
thought
point,
this was
anybody?
Pretty funny, not gonna lie.
My last point is like, regardless of the conversation, Tom Brady is he's meant to be hated. I get it, but y'all be doing the most.
Y'all, it's so crazy how y'all didn't answer a single thing I said, bro. That's the nasty thing about this.
And that's
I
why
did.
I'm saying the
Yes, I
original
did.
point was who's
Yes,
more
I
toxic.
did. I literally
You guys
answered
didn't
your
even
question.
Listen to the question.
Yes, I did. I answered your question. I even gave you examples.
Random. I said he only could play offense, and you took that as.
And you, for the
Can
fact,
you state your original question for me, Ty, and I'll just answer it straight up.
the fact that you're going and you're saying that the fact that you're just trying to.
I said, Random. He asked me a question, Random.
He's gone.
Monty, you asked me. I asked y'all, why is he held to a higher standard? You went on talking about how great he was. Like that's no one's arguing.
Why Tom Brady's held to a higher standard?
Yes. Why is he held to a higher standard?
I personally feel that the reason why he's held to a higher standard is not based off what I said. I feel like because the fact that
I know it's not based off what you said. Y'all didn't answer my question.
No, so look. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to LeBron, he gets a lot more excuses. Not. I don't want to say a lot more. I feel like he does get more excuses than Tom Brady does, because people say like, "Oh, when he lost to the Warriors the first time, how he didn't have Kyrie or Kevin Love," which is fair. But when it comes to the Eagles game, where their own quarterback is receiving touchdowns on us, Tom Brady choked to a backup quarterback.
Who said that?
Who says
when everyone talks about how we lost to the Eagles, they're like, "Oh, Tom Brady couldn't beat up." No, that Tom Brady couldn't beat a backup quarterback.
No, you said people say he choked. Who said he choked?
Yes, he did.
Who said he choked?
The general public
says he choked.
The general public said he choked.
Literally make memes
that he lost to a backup quarterback. When in reality,
they always say that Tom Brady lost to a backup quarterback. Let's not say here.
In reality,
no, guys, y'all not listening. I'm asking. People said Tom Brady choked against the Eagles. They said he choked.
Yes.
Who said that? The general public said he choked.
Yes.
Yes.
The general public said
the
general public makes fun of Tom.
I did not hear a single
quarterback, even though his goddamn coach was selling.
Guys, I'm gonna take your word for it. But I am very much in tune with sports media. I didn't hear a single person say Tom Brady choked. I did not hear that.
If you can find me an article, Tom Brady lost. Find me a clip, please. The main thing was Tom Brady lost to a backup quarterback. When people don't really, people really pick a backup quarterback. Yeah, yes, he did. But also, Bill Belichick's supposed to be like one of the greatest defensive minds of all time. He couldn't stop a backup quarterback. I feel like that game specifically was a lot more on Bill Belichick in the defense than it was on Tom Brady.
I agree.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that goes to Tom Brady. When it comes to 16-0, did he do the best job? No. But at the same time, did the rest of our team do the best job? Was it more like on our offensive line getting destroyed by like Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck, and Tom Brady was fighting for his life the whole damn game? I would say so, but hey, it's Tom Brady couldn't get it done. So I feel like in more instances, it's all about more, hey, this is all Tom Brady's fault, than there is more instances that this is LeBron's fault. Not that LeBron gets a shit ton of hate. I'm not going to ever dispute that. I'm not ever going to dispute that. I was a LeBron hater growing up because I was raised in Boston. And I eventually learned to appreciate him. My thing is that, as I said, Tom Brady was a villain, and I love the fact that he was a villain. But at the fact that no matter what he did, whether it's him throwing something on the sideline or him yelling at a teammate or whatever, it was always highlighted to the extreme because it was Tom Brady. So that's why I feel like he's held to a higher standard. Not that LeBron isn't held to a very high standard. They're both in like the 0.1%. But if I'm picking hairs, because it really is picking hairs with these two, just the fact that no matter what he does, even if it's good for the team, as I was saying before, he brought up the Giselle point, but the fact that it was like people were complaining for like multiple years that like, hey, he's taking a pay cut. He's not being paid as a top 5, top 10 quarterback.
The quarterback market because he's not taking.
So they can sign. Shannon Sharp That's not
saying
fair.
Did people call him unselfish for that? A lot of people say he's unselfish. He's taking.
He was
less.
getting praised.
Do I
He
need
was
to-
getting
I'll
praised.
show you.
He
I'll
was
show you a
getting
thing
praised.
where
Getting praised.
Shannon
No,
Sharp
no,
calls him
no,
out.
no,
He
no,
was saying that.
I'm not saying that people didn't hate on for that. I'm saying a lot of people
He was
say he's
getting
unselfish.
praised.
Yes, like when they remember people talking
And
about taking
stay
a
there and
hometown
The only
discount.
reason people were
Dak
because he
Prescott
kept
should take
winning.
less money
That's
for the.
why.
This can be
Hold on,
true.
He kept
There's
winning.
one side that's gonna praise. There's also gonna be one side that hates.
I'm just saying a lot. I'm
The
saying
media was saying that
I've
people
seen,
should take the Tom Brady
taking less
discount.
money
That
has
was a
gotten
praise.
way more than it's got hated on. From what I'm saying,
The Tom Brady discount was a praise. It wasn't a knock.
it was like
I
like,
legitimately watch Shannon Sharp every time they talk about
outside
quarterback
of Shannon
money.
Sharp, who else
Shannon
said that?
Sharp always brings it up.
I got you.
What are we
Outside
talking?
of
Shannon
Shannon-
Sharp. Shannon Sharp does
Thank
not
you,
say
Random.
the stuff
Outside
out
of
of his
Shannon
mind.
Sharp.
Shannon
Thank
Sharp
you,
is one of the
Random.
most
Outside
plugged-in
of
media
Shannon
members
Sharp,
out there. He's
Random.
having these conversations with everybody. What are we talking about?
Random. Okay,
To wrap up what I said.
Bill Simmons,
I don't
taking
remember
care-
anyone
Rossello,
outside of Shannon Sharp
Skip,
ever complained about somebody taking
Steven,
less money. I don't remember that.
Mike and Mike. Everybody was saying the Tom Brady discount, and they were praising
The only
Tom Brady
reason-
for being unselfish.
And
Come
it
on.
works because Tom Brady was winning.
But that's
Other than
fine.
two-
But don't say
no,
he got hated on by everybody.
Other
though.
than two people, Tom Brady took all comers and beat them.
Yo,
Every single one.
I love
I'm
how
sorry,
you
y'all focus on the media. I'm focused on like
No, I
general
got you,
people.
but Random, he just
But
asked for people. He named a bunch of people that did. You said, well, it worked. That's not the point. We're saying he got praised for it. You can argue that it worked. Sure, it worked. Obviously, we're saying he got praised for it.
And he also got hit.
all right.
Yo,
Like Shannon Sharp,
But
my one person you can-
I hope I
LeBron takes a
explained- I hope I
discount.
explained enough.
LeBron takes a
We
discount for the
gotta move
super
on.
team in Miami, and he gets knocked for it.
Because he lost to the Mavericks. That's why.
But
Because
did
he
you hear
lost
what
to
I
the
just said?
Mavericks.
But did you hear
lost
what I
to the
just said?
Mavericks?
He didn't
Yes,
listen to
because
me.
he lost to the
He
Mavericks.
didn't hear.
You don't assemble a team like that, just like Tom Brady with
I'm gonna have to
2007.
time
Missile
out.
point
They
completely.
roasted him.
Time
They
out.
roasted LeBron the same way they roasted Brady. The same way they continue to roast both of them for both of
All right,
those
can we move
playoff
on?
blocks.
We're not gonna get anywhere.
All right,
not.
so this is I'm gonna say that this was an interesting debate. I'm
Not one
impartial
question
'cause
when
I
I
don't
there.
like either of them.
Same.
But
I don't
with
like
that
either either.
facts. I think this we could maybe in the future we get a part 2. Hey, get this to 25 likes and we might do a part 2 in the future, which is much more civilized, much more structured.
Yeah,
make it a
Randall.
true
More
debate
civilized.
style
All good.
situation.
All good.
And
Tom
then
Brady's
we'll
been
do a
big.
part
He has
This
been
man brought up his
weird.
body, his race, stuff we didn't ask for.
Nah. You're the one who, when we first had the discussion, you're the one.
We're
bringing
moving
up
on. We're
and I
moving
was
on.
waiting for you to bring
That
that
was
up.
you,
So
right?
I could discount you on that too.
That
You're the
was
one who
you,
brought the first
Randall?
time we had this conversation. Ty. You brought up saying Tom Brady was racist, and I was ready to
Hold
dispute
on a
that
second.
too.
Go for
No,
y'all.
Rydell,
Go for y'all.
I have to bring this up. When I said
Okay,
Patrick
last
Mahomes was
one,
no,
last one.
Rydell, he just said something that wasn't true about me. I want to correct him.
Go for it.
When I talked about Patrick Mahomes being the best, Randall's first response was, "You claim a man that doesn't claim you."
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about when you talk about the MAGA hat in his locker, and I was prepared to discount that too.
No. You just went. I'm talking. You brought something outside of football, so as a joke, I brought something outside of football. That's what happened. You
You
literally
brought up the
texted
MAGA
me.
hat first, then I talked about you.
If I go see text
saying
messages,
praising Mahomes.
Oh my God.
so if I go to text, you're gonna try to sit here and tell me you didn't bring that up first.
No, I did not bring that up. First.
Chat, send the clip.
I got you.
Oh, this is the first. That's the
All
first.
right.
That's the first one.
What?
I'm looking at the bracket. Can we?
Oh
can we
yeah,
randomize
I
this?
completely randomized this bracket, so don't.
I'm
blame
telling
me
you,
for what
we need to every time he randomizes this thing, we need to
We
have
need to
someone
randomize
present.
it again because Blue Lock and Haiku cannot be the first.
Hey,
Blue Lock is
blame
a 16 seed.
blame fate.
Random in quotation marks, randomized.
I have no beef against any series, so I don't know why y'all coming at me. I have no stakes in this. Honestly, I would prefer Kuroko no basket not going up against Ace no diamond. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God! All right.
Hey, so this is our sports anime tournament bracket. We just had a crazy debate with LeBron fans versus Brady fans. If you guys are watching this segment, then you guys can rewatch it. It's probably already uploaded. If not, it will be uploaded. But now let's talk about some anime. Sports anime tournament bracket. We're going to determine which is the better sports anime for the most part. We got 16 anime over here, tournament bracket style. We'll save the first matchup because that is a big matchup. I'm kind of disappointed that was the first matchup. So we'll just start from the second matchup and then talk about that last. So we'll start off with ping pong versus Hajime no Ippo.
Is that just the anime name? The anime name is actually ping pong.
Oh yeah, it's one of the
Hajime no Ippo. Respect
one of the
GOATs,
best.
bro.
Wait,
I
Birdie
think
Wing
you
isn't on this. What?
said what?
Birdie Wing isn't on this.
I've never heard of Birdie Wing. I looked up a list of sports anime to try to put on here.
Hey, y'all check y'all chat, man. Because Randall, you just lied. Just check.
You're gonna make him crash out again. You're gonna make him crash out.
Yo, Ty.
Don't crash
Check.
out.
Now y'all tell me who brought outside football.
Why can't I? Am I not on the account? Hold on.
Random, do not respond until after the podcast.
No, on your phone, Riddell, on your phone.
No. I'm talking about this bracket. I don't know why it's not letting me pick. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Let me figure out what's going on.
Yo, Lonnie.
I'll log in.
Yo,
Tom Brady better than Aaron Rodgers at football?
huh? When it comes to actually, like, when it comes to throwing
Talent.
power, like, if we're talking about talent, if we're talking about strictly talent, I can name 20 people more talented than Tom Brady.
Lonnie, I would never admit to Aaron Rodgers over Tom Brady. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not saying he's better than Tom Brady. He's more talented for sure. There's like
That's
20.
what you are saying. Miles asked who's
There's
better.
30
right?
there's 30 quarterbacks I can name that are more
So if
talented.
you say is somebody more talented, not saying that they're better.
Is Andrew Wiggins not one of the most talented like players
Because
ever?
you're talented doesn't mean that doesn't mean you're going to be successful.
I'm not talking about success.
If we're not talking about talent, then
I'm not talking about success.
Okay,
I didn't
it's
say
because you're
I didn't say who's more successful.
No. Okay, hold on, Miles. Right now, Andrew Luck was more talented than Tom Brady. Nobody's saying Andrew Luck was better than Tom Brady. Nobody.
But people are saying that Aaron Rodgers is.
And he's not, though, because it's been proven over and over
Y'all
again.
check the chat again.
All right, bro, you got it.
Y'all check both of the chat.
I'll be fair, Miles. I'll be
we
fair,
were talking
Miles.
about this, Randall.
He has
I
a
brought
case
the
to be in the
receipts,
conversation
Randall.
when you mix in talent and productivity. He can be.
If
someone
all
says
right,
Aaron Rodgers
to
is
kind
their
of
GOAT,
get
I
back
don't
to
get
where
mad.
we were,
I
just
get
to
it.
adhere everybody's egos, I'm gonna randomize it again.
Does that make sense, Miles?
8, 9, 10.
Yeah,
There you
Lonnie,
go.
I'm cool with that, bro. We're gonna get to the fact later on this, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Part 2 gonna hit.
Facts.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
be
mind.
yelling it.
Everyone has
I'm not-
different criteria. I don't mind when you mix talent and productivity.
All right, I randomized it again, so I don't know. I just spammed random like 10 times, so I don't know what the matchups are. But all right, I'm gonna do another intro. So new intro for the podcast. All right, this is our sports anime tournament bracket. We're to decide which is the best sports anime. I got 16 over here. Let's dive right into it. First matchup: A Hero no Sora or Ping Pong.
A Hero no Sora. What the fuck is
A
ping
Hero-
pong?
Where do you even watch ping pong at?
Has anybody seen that? I might have to tune in.
It's highly rated. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Is it
really
like
highly
intense
rated.
ping pong?
We might be
yeah.
home in ping pong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man.
not
All right.
sure.
Well,
I need
The
to
only
see what,
ping
like,
pong
the
I've
cover
seen
looks
is on ESPN on the Ocho.
no ping pong defenders. Tough.
Nah.
All right, next is Yawamushi Pedal versus Slam Dunk.
Slam
I mean,
dunk all day.
I know everybody's gonna say Slam Dunk, but Yawamushi Pedal is my favorite sports anime of all time.
I have
Okay.
watched it. It's good.
I
It is
think
good.
it's-
Defend it.
I
Defend
think
it.
Slam dunk was the first sports manga I ever read, and
I think in terms of character building, stakes, training arcs, I think Yawamushi Pedal is better than Slam Dunk, but I do understand that Slam Dunk gets the nostalgia iconic nod. So I mean, I'm not mad at it, but
So it's not a sweep. Okay. At least it's not a sweep. Shout out. Slam Dunk 5-1. Shout out Yawamushi Pedal. It doesn't see it. It's impressive to make an anime about riding a bike. Entertaining.
when Windbreaker finally gets animated, I'm sorry, like because I've watched Yamushi Pedal, but it can't sniff Windbreaker at all.
Is that an anime about riding bikes too?
No, it's a manhwa. You can read it on Webtoons. No, but I'm sorry, like the training arcs, it's got also the story's a lot longer. I think you would really enjoy it, Santo, but the art style, the stories, the character design, like Windbreaker has like top 5, top 10 character designs in manga period.
Shadow Windbreaker. Next we got Free versus One Outs. I haven't seen either, but they
One
were
Out.
highly rated.
I'm gonna pick Free because
I got Free.
He said
Freeze
it sounds
about
tough.
men's swimming.
Men's swimming, yeah. And
You gonna stick with Free,
the
Ty?
love.
I know a
the-
few girls that watch that. Yeah, I'm going with
I'm
One
sticking.
Out.
My money's on Free, man.
Okay. Watch the first 5 minutes, so you'll change your mind real quick.
Oh yeah.
The name tough.
It's all about being free in the water, man.
Yeah.
Being free in the water.
That's a
with
very
your-
girl. That's
Yeah.
a very.
and,
I feel
and
like
how
that-
the other four guys love the main character. So
Oh
pretty much
yeah.
that's
Oh,
it.
we good on Free. What's the other one? We got. I got One Out.
One
sure.
Outs. One Outs is actually pretty cool. It has a lot of gambling aspects about it, and how the main pitcher just methodically beats everybody with let's say disingenuous tactics.
Okay. Shout out One Outs. Next we got this is a big one. Haikyuu versus Hajime no Ippo.
Oh, that's tough.
Man, we done with the 90s, man.
I think you need to get.
I agree. I might go Haikyuu too.
Look, obviously, I think I'm gonna be outvoted
The
here.
movie just
Hajime-
dropped, didn't it? Or is that next month?
It's going to.
Hajime, what we doing, bro?
Hajime no Ippo.
Oh,
is
we got a real
fucking-
debate. All right, let's go one at a time. Lonnie.
That
Hajime
go to
no
me.
Ippo or
I'm still
Haikyuu?
thinking.
Okay, random.
Hajime no Ippo is fucking gas. It's now Hajime no Ippo follows a very simple structure. Obviously,
I actually got Haikyuu, y'all. I'm just trolling.
so it's the training, then the fight, then the post fight, right? But I think the way each fight is done is very well done. The Dempsey roll is nasty, and the fact that right now they're doing something with Ippo that it's very like risky what they're doing. Ippo, because of how he fought, he didn't fight the smartest. He basically got CTE, so to speak, and he's out right now. He retired.
You're tired.
But they're ramping up to him coming back to the ring. Plus, we're also getting a big change in his character because of he's training new fighters to kind of fight the same way he did, not like the exact like brawler style, but like his philosophies, and he's about to learn through his new fighters. So it's just not as talented as Ippo, that his philosophy just doesn't work how he fights. How that never give up attitude, the fact that you don't really use smarts, and every time he's come up against a really, I guess like the apex, whether it was the last champion that he lost to, who he basically had to, every time when he fought the world champion he lost, when he fought the regional champion he lost. Miles, I forget both their names, and he should learn something from those fights. But while he did, he didn't. And I think once he comes back to the ring, because now you're watching the other fighters, his rivals, surpass him. Like Mashima just had his big title fight and he won. I think Hajime no Ippo is better than Haikyuu, but I can see why y'all would pick Haikyuu.
All right, Santo.
Man, none of them hit. Yo, your sons need to lock in, Miles. They pissing me off. They just messed up my parlay.
Yo, bro. Lock in.
Trash. Anyways, I got Haikyuu. I think Hajime has a better main character, but I think Haikyuu really does just take every side character in Haikyuu is actually like really important, and they do get time and they develop their story a lot, like from I think Sukiyama, I think is his name, that he hates volleyball, and then one of the best moments in the final match doesn't even involve Hinata or what's his name, Kageyama, I think is his name.
Yeah, Kageyama.
Kageyama. It's when Suki was whatever his name is. He throws his hands in the air and like finally finds the love of volleyball. Like I think you get that a lot with a lot of the other side characters, and I think Hajime for me is more of a one note, even though I really do like him as a main character, and his growth and everything is a very, it's too simple of a story for me. I think I have Haikyuu.
Miles, Lonnie, Ty, you said Haikyuu, right?
Yeah, I said Haikyuu just because I've seen more of it than
Ippo.
Yeah.
I'm similar. I couldn't. It's hard. I tried to get in Hajime no Ippo. I couldn't. I dropped after the first episode. I got bored immediately.
I never watched Hajime no Ippo. I read it all, or I read most of it. I haven't read it in in a year or so. I remember like back when I first started reading it, I got like screamed at, and like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning because I was just reading it on the family computer, and my mom threw like something at my head because I think I was like reacting to like him knocking somebody out. But when it comes to Haikyuu, like the overall story, like I love Hajime no Ippo's character more, but like the overall story, I feel like is better. So I'm gonna go with Haikyuu. I appreciate Hajime no Ippo though.
I dropped Hajime after first episode. Shout out Hajime.
I read the first 1,000 chapters.
Yeah, the first episode.
That's crazy, man.
It's like me. It's like me in Vinland. Facts. Cook. Yo, Rendell, you
You dropping Vinland Saga is
that's
still insane.
Hi,
like
I said,
travesty.
if somebody put that bread up, we here.
Facts. And
exploring the people so you can watch anime is diabolical.
We'll get Miles to watch Vinland.
Just off like the first minute or two sequence, Smiles, I was just like, oh, they killing niggas? Like, oh, I gotta lock it.
Yeah, and, and that was cool. And then after that, I was out, bro.
I mean, that's what hooked me in, because I was like, oh, when they gotta start murking people again? And then
then you saw Thor's.
Lonnie is crazy.
Thor's was like the one above all in that universe, man.
I'm just a violence enthusiast. I'm not crazy, Todd.
All right, next matchup we got Megalobox versus Kuroko no Basket. I'm going Kuroko. I've never seen Megalo though.
I'm a vote Kuroko, but I think Kuroko's is a little bit overrated.
Sauce wants to know how much is it.
25 Sauce, 25 to get him to watch.
Yo, can we watch it on stream or no? Or that we get banned
for Vinland?
We can watch it.
We can react to it. We just can't play the music, and we got to turn down the audio.
Or you can just watch it in Discord.
Yeah, let's watch it in Discord.
Y'all want to watch that bitch with me?
Yeah, I love Vinland Saga. It's peak.
We might need to change this because Random's not doing read-throughs anymore. But hey, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So just
read Naruto.
That $1 for 5 more chapters was ridiculous.
I think that's legitimate because you're not even reading Naruto.
I'm working on the goddamn video. Okay, I wanted to be perfect.
Legitimate.
If I can read over 1,000 chapters in like 2-3 days, you can read Naruto.
Be different.
Facts. I would have been done with Naruto by now. Like I would have been.
Rada, what chapter you on Naruto?
I stopped right before Sasuke and Orochimaru's fighting the forest to death.
Wait, you didn't even see that?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
He's been
reading this.
He hasn't even gotten to Gaara yet.
Hold on. Because I'm making a video on the reviewing of the first 2 arcs.
That's fair enough. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like you can still read though.
Sauce says he's sending the super chat, so that means you got to watch it in Discord, Miles.
I don't see no super chat yet, so
he says you got to send you. So hold on.
I didn't see that shit pop up on the screen. Okay.
I guess I'll be the one guy in this debate who also picks Megalobox. I think Megalobox has the superior story. I think the main character's better.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Also, Megalobox, that ending theme is fire.
And by the way, the way they use, because this is the first time I've seen it with Hispanic, the undertones of the Hispanic culture in the show is very well done. You get a little dystopian, cyberpunkish future. I don't know if you're like if you chose the Outcast or the whatever origin in
kind of like Real Steel.
You know and I legitimately think you need to watch Megalobox.
Hey Miles. Log in, my boy. Log in.
Hold that.
We're
going farming.
Catch everybody up. So we have a. Let me hide this.
We're gonna get some farming done.
Oh man.
Yeah,
so
we
have some goals that sometimes I put the banner up for people. We have some goals. The $1 we're not doing that because Random's not doing the manga read-throughs anymore. But $2, you send us $2. You can suggest a topic for a podcast episode in the future. $10,
he's crazy.
Someone for a bad take for 5 minutes. So anytime Random is crashing out, you can mute him. Just send us $10. Do that, of course. $25, force a captain to watch and read a series and review it. Good job, Sauce. Thank you.
And
And
Zoro's back.
if you are feeling so freaking generous, you know what I'm saying, send us $100 and force a captain to cosplay. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, we can see
Dang.
Rodell dress up as one of the.
Hold on a second.
Hey,
I'll take
$25.
$25.
What else? To do that.
I was
Y'all
gonna
I
say
know y'all want
$25.
J-Rob. Oh, whoa! You got to do a bracket of the best
Jacob?
level of animation and animation. All right, that's our next episode 27. We know what we're talking about.
Salute.
We cook.
Shout
Oh
out
yeah,
to
we
you.
cooking on that.
Yeah.
Sauce. Talk to me, boy. To Sauce. Let's talk. Chill. You're giving Miles Vidlin and me banana fish. That's crazy. That's insane.
Sauce must have just got paid. That's why he's still he just got paid.
Sauce is taking niggas out.
Yo.
That means his recovery from his leg is better
No,
now.
no,
He's
no,
fine
no,
No,
no.
I'm afraid to.
I don't
I'm afraid.
need
I've heard so
money,
many things
Sauce.
about banana fish. I'm afraid. I ain't gonna do it.
Please.
Yeah, so yeah, do it to Riddell.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'm actually upset. I was happy, now I'm upset. That's crazy. My mood just
Then you
changed.
Oh, but
Talking
also
about Toro,
$25 if you want me to drop you an anime or manga from my vault. I'm just saying. I sometimes give those away for free, but if you ain't one of them, then
We need to block that. But all right. Well, I'm gonna keep the banner up. Just anybody else want to be
Well,
generous?
I guess
I've never
before I
seen
cut-
Megalobox, so
It's on
Me neither.
Netflix. You can watch on Netflix. Like I said, it's superior main character, superior story.
I picked
actual
Megalobox,
stakes.
but it's okay.
Thank you, Sauce. That's my guy, bro.
what?
He
Why
said,
don't they
I
call
might
me
make
shit?
Lonnie watch it. That is wild. That's wild.
Go.
What you say fuck me for?
That's
Come
wild.
I
on.
make Lonnie watch it.
Love you.
Wait, how many episodes is it?
I've been thinking about watching Dragon Raja. I'm waiting until it's finished. Dragon Raja. Fog of the Five Elements. I've never heard of. Not gonna lie.
I've heard of it.
But I've been thinking of Dragon Raja.
I think I've seen clips of that on YouTube, and
Yep.
that animation is ridiculous.
It's like it's from
anybody trying
China.
to
It's from China.
anybody trying to pay me to watch Gintama? I'm on episode 2.
I will pay
Ty
you
doesn't
for volume
deserve
3.
watching Gintama. I don't want to hear his
Listen, man,
review.
I will pay you for
Well,
volume
just tell
3.
you, I'll do that. I'll pay you for volume
I
3.
told-
Todd.
listen, man.
Yeah, the people are waiting for volume 3, bro.
Ty, did you make an update like officially? I'm not gonna say it, but did you make an update officially?
Yeah, I did. But
Oh.
we'll leave that. We'll leave it to the side.
Oh my God, leaving the people
Listen,
suspense.
I got my anxiety up.
But
Why would you do this?
but
You guys know he said in the group
hold on a
chat.
second. But I'll say this right. I've been on episode 200 of Gintama for like 7 months, and I can't. I'm trying my best. They say, some people say it's the best shonen ever. That's absolute cap. No way, no how.
Best show
Apparently,
ever is crazy.
apparently, episode 300 it gets
People
real
do say that.
spicy. Episode 300 episodes in, it gets real spicy. Allegedly, I'm been waiting so long. I be watching these episodes like, yo, this shit is so boring. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah, yo, don't send money for Ty. He doesn't deserve to finish. with
now
you.
here's the thing, right?
Come
I
on.
can respect I respect writers, right? I respect it, but holy crap.
Prince of
Volume
Tennis.
3.
Maybe it's just not for me.
Prince of
Maybe
Tennis.
Gintama's not for me.
Prince of Tennis for sure.
It is for a particular taste. I personally really like Gintama, so it's for a particular taste. So.
Use
Do
your
you like
own
Gintama
title.
or do you like 12% of Gintama?
No, I like the entirety thing. I like satirical humor. I like parody humor, which is why I love South Park too. Like South Park is one of my favorite cartoons, so I appreciate it.
South Park
for
is
what it is.
goaded.
Prince of Tennis deserves to be in those like blue lock high Q conversations, and it just never.
I got air gear.
See, in this exhibit A, exhibit A.
I wish J-Rob was here. He loves Air Gear.
I got Prince of Tennis as well.
Prince of Tennis.
I got air gear over. I see Prince of Tennis. It wasn't. Maybe it just wasn't for me. I remember that.
I would say read it because the panels are just so beautiful, Ty. Some of the panels. I remember when I was like first into manga, I would like save the panels to look at later because they were just so.
Listen, man, I remember. Maybe it was just so dramatic. I remember when he was ambidextrous. He was like, he both of his hands was like. There was like, I'm gonna get hit to his weak side. He said he saw to the left. He said he's ambidextrous. I was like, okay.
Bro, that's a big deal, bro.
I know.
It's a big deal.
I remember they were in tennis. I understand. That's like a quarterback throwing with their left hand. I understand.
Yo, can anyone
It is in line with me.
that watched Prince of Tennis guess who my favorite guy was?
It's been
The-
so long since I watched.
The
Ty,
nigga that was
Ty.
beating people's asses with the tennis ball.
Ty, there's a
play
dude
style
in
was
college
violent.
right
Like
now.
he had like
who's a
he had
pitcher
like
who can
attack.
throw with both hands.
He had these
and
attack
he's
techniques. Like he would like
ridiculous with both
spin the
of them.
ball and would hit
He
you in the
throws
eye.
what
and
98
the ball
with
would take your knee
95
out.
with the left.
I was like,
Yo,
this nigga's
yo, because
assassin.
I watched a whole inning of his they put on Instagram, and there was a switch hitter, and so the guy lines up on the left, so he turns his body, and then he swings, then he switches to the right, and he turns his body. It's like there's this weird duel going on between these two, and I thought it was fucking.
He throws
Well,
98
can
with
I
his
say
right
something real
and
quick?
95 with
Previous
his
response
left
to
hand.
this.
It's crazy.
Someone said, "Have you ever seen reincarnated as a sword?" Yo, I swear that's reincarnated as a pen. Reincarnated
Daily
as a
life of
washing
Immortal
machine.
King is like me and my girl.
With vending
Reincarnated
machine.
as a sword is all right.
Reincarnated
Reincarnated sword. I didn't even.
No,
know
no,
that
no. Ty, reincarnated as a sword is all right. It's reincarnated as a vending machine. That's the problem. He's like running around in a dungeon as a vending machine, and like this
Oh
girl
my
who's obviously never
God.
seen a vending machine before, and he's like giving her snacks. I'm like, all right, bro, this is where y'all think we're dumb over here. That's why you're never gonna get a second season. What the fuck was that?
Who should we get to watch something?
I'm already watching.
Yo,
Banana
let's
Pit.
get J-Rob to watch something.
He's busy though.
So
Nah, he can take some
we
time.
can watch anime,
Give him like
I'm
a
a
one
grinder
season.
though. I would watch two at the same time. I would.
but
do that.
J-Rob's not here. Let's not do it to J-Rob.
for
But
the sauce.
For the sauce.
we'll get
oh,
there.
that's
for
5 towards sauces. Okay.
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 Let's
We
Yeah,
might
but-
need to
Sauce.
we might need to change the banner to be $20, so it's just a little bit more efficient.
Low
but-
key. Daily Life of the Immortal King. That's like maybe the
That is
best
so. Yo,
Chinese.
me and Taylor watch that like almost anytime we have free time.
It's amazing.
It's so funny. It's
One of the
such a
best
good time.
Chinese anime out there.
I mean, it's cool, amazing, strong.
I think it's great.
It's
I
just
think
great
it's
to watch
like-
with somebody,
it's
like
great.
because you'll have laughs, but it's also great animation and like a
Which is
decent
weird because
story, too.
that main character is right up your alley, Riddell.
He really is. He
really
really
is.
is. He's like Plus.
Yes.
No, I don't like OP for just being OP. I like you working towards.
Huh?
I like working.
You know.
You know, train. You'll just be
You know,
Oh, no.
You know, Trey.
Royal.
He's
He's
a
royal.
Nigga did
Riddell.
like 5 sit-ups
He had
and was a
steroids
god.
for everybody else.
Riddell, you're
Black
crazy.
Hole.
Yo, Riddell, you're crazy,
Not
bro.
talk
You're
to me about
crazy.
Black Hole, bro. I'll be chatting.
Can I clarify
You
what I
know
mean?
for Royal, man. He had a leg up on everybody. What are we
Let me
talking
clarify
about?
what I mean right there. Let me clarify.
What's up? What's up?
The grimoire he got had nothing to do with his training. He was blessed with a grimoire. Him having OD magic was just
Thank you.
listen.
You're
you
not
can be. You can,
cooking. I never said. I don't disagree with.
I'm just
what you're
saying
about to say.
that he's OP because he's OP. Now he trained for it. He trained for certain things, but it's just who he is. He's
Make-
just oh, he's
make-
strong.
I would be.
I
That would
know,
be
but
Riddell,
he
Jacob.
trained
That would be
to get
Riddell.
him
Make
to that
Riddell watch
level.
that.
I
Make
know,
Riddell
but
watch
what
get
that.
him
I'm
to that
saying
level.
is that without the training, he would still have some
Nah,
crazy powers.
Now make Riddell watch
No,
that.
facts.
Make Riddell
Royal.
watch that.
Zoom in on him. Zoom in on Sato.
Or High School DxD. Make him watch High School DxD.
He's a royal, exactly.
Oh no, put that back up. Put that back up, Santo. Put that back up.
I know he's a royal. Again,
That gave him a leg up. That gave him a leg
I
up.
never said
bro.
it didn't. Random. You're just talking. Like
He's strong for
words
no reason
are
because he's a
coming out of
royal.
your mouth. They don't mean anything, and it's just
They don't.
Wow, now
just
you're getting
going
pissy
out of
with
there.
me.
Like,
sound-
oh my
Now you're
God,
getting pissy with
You sound
me
like a
because
Brady
your boy
fan.
had a leg up on everybody.
Hey,
I never. Oh my! All right, but
Jacob,
chill
for
on
real,
me, Jacob.
make
Chill on
make
me,
J Rob.
All I know
Make
is
J-
that is that
Hey, don't do
Aki
that.
Aki clears very badly. That's all I know. But so I got air gear.
I got Prince of
Um,
Tennis.
Aki been dead for years, still clears. That's crazy.
That's part of the reason why he clears because it's man. Don't get me started.
Oh, crazy! They lost the poll, so a bunch of this, a bunch of that. All right, sucking me is crazy back there in the background. I don't care if your face
Yo,
is not
what?
showing, Miles.
What was that?
Yo, the
What?
fact
What
that
did you
I
say?
didn't-
No,
the fact that I
Diddy.
didn't do anything, and I'm
No,
getting
Diddy,
blamed
sir.
is
Yo.
crazy.
Wait, what happened?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ty,
this time.
exactly. What
It's
happened?
time.
I'm so
Riddell.
confused. What happened?
I don't know what's going on, bro.
It's
What
time.
did Ryder even say? What are you talking about?
Riddell, I mean, Ty, he's crazy. I don't know what's wrong with him.
he said something wild. I have no idea what he
What's wrong
said.
with
I
him?
don't know what he said, but that sounded
I-
crazy, bro.
I am. By the way, I am
Protect
clipping
yourself,
that.
Riddell.
I am clipping that.
What did you say, Ryder?
That's gonna be a ringtone.
Yo, there's
Oh
so
my
many
God,
things
bro.
happening that I'm just not satisfied with right now. It's just like
I don't know if the word
things thrown
satisfied
at
after
me.
what you
Wait,
just
time
said is
out,
the right
Rondell.
terminology.
What did you say to Miles? I didn't even hear you.
Yo, yo, I didn't even do
Miles is-
nothing, bro. That's wild.
Miles is crying right
I
now.
don't believe you, Miles. Every time I hear someone going like blah, 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 that's Miles. Every single time. Every single time that's Miles. Every single time. Bro.
Did anybody else hear me do anything, y'all?
No.
Yo, run back that clip.
What are you talking about?
You're lying. I'm gonna run back the clip.
You not catch. Don't let this man play innocent.
What are you
No,
doing, bro? Fans, did any of the fans hear me do anything in the mic, bro?
I didn't hear nothing. And then Riddell, what did you say?
He said something.
Hey, that's fine. The
What did you say?
evidence is there.
Rondell, I never lie to you,
This is,
Rondell.
hey,
No
this,
one
this
heard
is
Miles.
this is Representative
I
Riddell
heard
in
it.
full
I have good
effect.
ears.
He will not answer the
Riddell,
question. We got
that
to
is-
subpoena this man.
Riddell, when you see that TikTok, it's gonna be
No,
hilarious.
Rondell, I'm saying, right, that's what I'm saying. No one heard Miles and no one comprehended what you just said. I still don't know
Like
what you
I
said.
my ears short circuited when he said it. It was so
What do you
wild. My
say?
ears
Well,
just
I
like,
heard Miles, and then I said what I said. You know what I'm saying?
What did you say, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You know
my
what I'm
god,
saying?
this dude.
There's just so much, bro. I gotta
Didn't-
watch Banana Fish. Like this is crazy.
Deny, deny, deny.
This is disgusting work right now.
Hey man, have fun, Banana Fish.
Mhm.
Yo, make time. Yo.
Hey, they want you to watch Banana Fish.
Make
Have
time watch
fun.
something,
how many
bro.
episodes is Banana Fish?
Where,
You're
bro?
gonna find out.
How
How
long
many?
is
Yeah,
Vinland?
how many
How long is
episodes?
Vinland?
How many episodes?
I'm
gonna hate myself while
36
watching
episodes,
this
I
one.
think.
Wait,
Two
what'd you
seasons.
say? What'd you say?
Vinland
I don't-
Saga.
No, Banana Fish. How many?
I don't
You
know.
know?
I know
Oh,
Vinland
I thought
Saga is like
26
36.
for
It's 24
Banana Fish. I
episodes.
was about to go crazy.
You said
It's 24
36 episodes for Vinland?
Yeah,
23 to
two seasons.
26 for both?
No, it's
Oh
24. It's
my
24 for Banana Fish. 24 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can finish that. Like,
Vinland is 36 because they got 2 seasons.
You,
I'll
you
grind
can
that-
binge.
I'll
You,
grind
you
that
can
out
binge
tomorrow.
I'm gonna hate myself, man. That's crazy.
Yo,
No,
good
Miles,
thing
when
too,
you
we need
watch
to
it,
see how you
Miles,
guys
when you
review
watch it, let
these.
me know when you watch it.
Miles gets to watch Vinland Saga. I have to watch Banana.
I
You
might
don't know if Banana Fish is good or bad.
Might get some food.
I've heard Banana Fish is fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, let me know. I'll
you
pop
hear
in there.
Banana Fish is fantastic. How about you two watch Banana Fish? How
They
about
paid
that?
you to
How
watch
about
it.
that? How about
They
you?
paid you to
two
watch
watch
it.
Yeah,
Banana
exactly.
Fish?
You
Chat
kind of
has
the fucking
spoken.
responsibility.
They
The
paid me
chat
to
has
watch it. I have
spoken.
to watch it too. We both have to watch it, Riddell.
Hey, right now,
Respect the chat.
Hey, if Lonnie, you want to watch it with me? I'm not gonna say no. Hey,
No,
we
I
both-
gotta
No,
watch. No, Randa, I'm not right there. I gotta watch the Villain Saga with Miles, but you know, I said have fun, Banana Fish.
Yo, I hate- I
Hey,
hate-
Miles, I'm pulling up. I want to
Yo,
watch Vinland Saga.
Yo, I hate niggas, bro. I hate niggas.
I got air gear.
That's
Yo,
how you know you
I
got
got
Riddell
Air
when he
man.
starts cussing.
I got
Yo,
Prince
who,
of
won,
Tennis.
who won this bracket, bro?
I'm
Prince
ordering
of
my
Tennis,
food right
Prince of
now
Tennis.
for the Vinland.
Yo, Jacob saw anybody in the chat. I just feel that Ty's too safe right now. That's all I gotta say. Ty's too
What
safe.
did I do?
Can we just pay Ty to finish Volume 3?
I gotta watch.
Oh,
Oh,
Do y'all realize how long these volumes take? They take at least 6 months. And that's fast for the indie scene. Folks, like, think about it. I started my volume, started drawing Hustle in the beginning of 2023. Well, 2022. It took me about a year.
I'm hearing right now, bro.
Dropping 6 chapters with like 80 pages? Come on, bro.
well, how many episodes is gushing over Magical Girls? I don't think it's that much.
I think
I don't care how much it is. You better watch the anime. If I'm
Ty-
watching the
Ty- Ty
anime,
is cooked. I'm
you're
not gonna hold
watching
you.
that anime.
Ty about to
We
be
need, we need a
cooking.
review too.
I can't wait to see y'all
The
review.
review
this.
is
I'm not gonna hold you.
madness.
I can't wait to see
I
y'all
need a
review.
Ty deep dive.
The review is madness.
So they got you got to bring it back next episode, right?
1 week is
Ty has the easiest. It's only 13 episodes. What? It's only 13 episodes, Ty. You got that.
Wait, 13 episodes to watch what?
Gushing over Magical Girls. It's 13 episodes.
And they
Thoughts
got
and
me
prayers,
Wait,
man.
I was
Thoughts
like,
and prayers.
did they pay me to do it, or are y'all just saying I gotta do
Oh,
it?
they paid you. Hey,
paid
Ty,
you.
I'll bring up the super chat. Here you go. Here you go.
Gushing over
There you go,
Magical
there you
Girls. Thoughts and prayer. Oh, I said Ty. Who's Ty?
Yo,
Yo, bro.
our headers aren't up. Our headers aren't up. Our headers aren't up.
Oh, God, bro.
Yeah, our headers aren't up.
Do not try this.
No. Our headers aren't up. Well, we know who we talking about.
Facts.
Oh, man,
Facts.
listen,
Miles
man.
is spitting. Miles is spitting right
Oh,
now.
now I'm
Nah,
spitting
Ty, you got
before I
the-
call
Hell
it
yeah.
Trey.
Now-
All
That's
right.
the easiest job.
Oh God, bro.
Oh god, we appreciate you, Jacob and Sauce. You guys are
We
goats. You guys are
Appreciate y'all
goats.
for real though. For real.
Appreciate this, man.
Ty's like, who is Ty? That's your name now. He paid you $20. That's your name now, nigga.
Oh my god. All right. Prince of
He
Tennis.
said,
Air
I've been
Gear.
waiting for it to start my villain arc ever since I had my Fire Users tournament bracket and the voters made Madara tie with Nezuko.
That's a good reason. That's a good reason. I support you. I support you on your journey, Jacob. I
That would
support
make me
you.
mad too. I'm not gonna lie.
I would have been mad as well.
I'd
Not
be
gonna lie.
pissed.
Ty, stop. You're watching the show.
Now I'm going back in the-
It's not working. This
You're not getting away from this time.
What's the show called? Magical what?
Gushing over magical girls.
Gushing
It's
over
thir-
magical girls.
It's 13
All right.
episodes. When I typed it in, the second thing was merch. Like, yo, this thing is popular.
hopefully Banana
This
has
nigga
an
jumping.
English dub, so I could just throw it in the background, bro.
Hold on a
Watch it for the
second.
story- for
Wait
the
a minute.
story.
Nah, it's happening, Ty. You can't back out.
He's like, wait.
Wait,
You
wait,
can't
wait.
back out, Ty.
He's
Ty, you
reading the
can't
fine
back out.
print.
It's gonna be
It's
like
already
I
been
watched
paid.
this already.
Ty, you ain't backing out, bro. You've already
I have
been
a
paid.
question. Why did I click on this and it says ranking gushing or magical bed sheets and there are girls that are naked on here? What is this show?
It's for the story. It's a great.
It's for the story.
He said, "Turn that safe search off."
Yo, don't tell me. I
Yo,
gotta watch
is
this
it a-
show, bro.
Is it a? Oh,
Oh,
Nah,
y'all crazy. That's insane. Hey yo, Jacob, we gonna watch this. We need
W
to-
Jacob, bro. This is a great one. W
Jacob, Jacob. We need to check your hard drives.
That one's
Nah, man.
that one's
Don't listen to
definitely
him,
not
bro.
on
Don't
stream.
listen to him. You paid the money.
I'm actually dead. Yo, this
That-
sports
Does it have a
anime
manga?
bracket is funny as hell.
It
That
does have a
review is
manga.
gonna be
I'm
insane.
so bad that J Rob missed all of that.
Oh yeah, J-Raw would have been geeking into this.
So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to watch this when no one's around and make sure.
Nah, put
That
that going
review is
incognito
Your mom
mode,
cannot
bro.
walk in the room at all times.
We need a review, Ty.
Life would be
I'm
over.
giving a review. Miles is giving a review. We need a review.
Yeah, go ahead and watch that thing on incognito mode, my boy.
It's only 13. You have the easiest job still, though, Ty. It's only
Delete
13
the
episodes.
cookies, delete
Hey,
the cache, everything.
All I know is Ty gonna come in next week shook.
Wait, have y'all seen this already?
No, I don't know. But if
Y'all
they
y'all seem knowledgeable. What's going
if they
on?
advertising bed sheets off the rip, I don't want to see it. We good, bro.
Just Ty, just turn the lights on though. You know, make
Get a
sure you're as,
VPN.
like
I'm gonna look up where to
awake
play.
as possible. You know what I'm saying?
This is
All
I'm
right.
afraid for you, Ty.
Can we get votes real quick?
Prince of
Lonnie, who do you
Oh,
I
pick?
keep saying air gear.
I got Prince of Tennis.
Prince of
Tennis.
Tennis.
Prince
It's on.
of-
It's on Amazon, Ty. It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
Doing
I-
the research to make
ironically-
sure he watches it is crazy.
I'm just like, I don't want you to be like, oh, I can't find it. I just Google where to watch it.
I don't got Amazon.
This one's tough.
Hey, I
I got you, Ty. You can
Yeah,
borrow my
I
login.
can share it.
Yeah, bro, we chilling.
my-
We gonna make sure you prepare, bro.
We got a login for you.
Ty,
You know what?
watching it.
We got your back, man. We got your
Yeah,
back.
Jacob, we're gonna make sure your hard earned money.
I got it. I just put up on my phone. I'm about to put it to the side while y'all talking. Get
That's
started.
crazy, bro.
He's gonna watch. Yo, you're just gonna see him make facial expressions like, yo, what is happening?
He said he's about to put it on the side while he's talking to us, bro.
This is devious.
I mean, he does that with Mashoko Tensei. He watches what talks to. And
That's
it's
crazy.
wow.
That's the only time he ever watches the shows when we're talking about it.
That's actually funny too. Not gonna lie. Ace No Diamond Blue. Oh, this is tough for Ace No
This
Diamond.
is tough.
I got blue lock.
I got
Blue
Blue Lock
Lock.
as well.
I got Blue Lock, but should someone should talk about Ace? Like,
It's just a bad break. For me.
Santo, you're up.
It's terrible seating. Ace No Diamond. Character growth. I think it's on par, but I think Blue Lock takes it in terms of the side characters. The side characters are more important here. Now, I will say the team building aspect of Ace No Diamond is greater. I think in terms of stakes, it's pretty much the same. But I will say, a lot of, in my opinion, training arcs in Blue Lock are almost non-existent. Where in Ace No Diamond, you get that, especially one of the side characters, the coach, like seeing his devotion to his team and his coaching prowess and how he pushes them to improve. I think, I mean, I have Blue Lock, but I don't like saying it personally. I think Ace No Diamond is one of the greatest sports anime of all time.
Look,
I mean, you're
look,
not wrong because I peeped Ace No Diamond. I would say the first season. Basically, I stopped watching when the new guys took over for the. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's when I stopped watching. I said that the two main characters dynamic is it's literally not, it's like night and day with Asta and Yuno's dynamic. Like it's really good rivals. They push each other, obviously. Both of those two main characters, they're both pitchers, of course, and the games are fire, and they do lose some. Even the guys that they go up against are all very interesting. They dive into the uniquenesses of certain pitches too. So Ace No Diamond is very good. I just find Blue Lock more entertaining, especially with the soccer matches. Like, so I would go.
And I think also Ace No Diamond does one thing that Blue Lock doesn't. I think the emotional aspect of it. I think what we say the hype moments of Blue Lock are great, but I think Ace No Diamond.
Wait, pause. Just look at Ty's face. Just look at Ty.
It's the story. It's a great story. The plot. I mean, he's learning the plot.
This is actually.
He said the plot.
Hey, yo, Jacob, I got some questions for you, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
oh my god.
12 more chapters.
Hey, Jacob, you're getting a reaction in real time. That's you're earning.
Oh, that's top tier right there. That's right there.
That's a thumbnail.
Last matchup, I Shield 21, and if you know what Keijo is, the Keijo.
Give me Ice Shield.
Ice
Shield
Shield.
for sure.
I Shield for
Yeah,
sure.
I shield.
Keijo is more of a meme. If you guys don't know what it is a bunch of girls just like bumping
Wrestling?
each other, wrestling in like.
Hey, respect Kaijo, okay? It did its job. It got the job done.
I feel
I
like
got-
I feel
got
like
Ice
J-Rob
Shield.
would be a huge supporter of Keijo though. He's
I am
big
a huge
fan of
supporter. I just
Keijo.
love Ice Shield.
Ice Shield should get a remake. That animation.
Oh,
man.
show
Yeah,
Kaijo.
once the
I
racism
think it's
stops,
still good though. I think it holds up well. Ice Shield's animation. Like I don't think it's.
Well,
I don't
Riddell
think it's
brought
as
it up.
good
Once
as
the
the current
racism
one.
comes in, we're out.
Well,
We're out on the racism.
it's like it's racism.
I mean, it's like. I mean,
but
it's
like they're
slam
hyping
dunk.
up black people. You know what I'm saying? They're just like appreciating black people.
To be fair, I'm never forgiving Kurukuno no Basket for that movie that they did. I'll
What,
never forgive him
with
for
the
that.
monkeys, when you talk about the monkeys?
But
Whatever
but
the fuck that
do you
was,
do you
bro. I
do you
was so
forget
pissed.
do you forgive slam dunk?
No.
I got
They-
here no Sora. I hear no
Because
Sora.
they draw the two black characters.
I
as
got
monkeys.
slam dunk.
I was hot. That's probably why I've never
Wait,
finished
can
it.
All right,
I
let's
give-
do this matchup. Hero No Sora versus Slam Dunk.
I got here no Sora. But can I just say something real quick? The first 6 minutes of the show, man.
The story, right?
I'm gonna hate this story so much, despite all the weirdness is in it. I already saw some weird stuff with this little girl, and that's crazy. But this show, they're breaking the fourth wall so much. Like this girl, she wants to be like these magical girls. Why? We don't really know. This demon comes up, say, "I can make you one of those magical girls," and then she says, "Oh my god, the mascot character comes in to give me powers of the magical girls." I'm like, she just straight up just said that, and then he says, "I'm a like he's it's like so fourth wall breaking that it's like awkward. Like I'm gonna hate this."
This is W.
Hey, the people paid for it, Ty.
Facts.
The
It's
people paid.
crazy that I have to watch Banana Fish, Ty has to watch that, and Miles has to watch Vinland Saga. Like, let's just be very clear.
What if
Miles has to
this
watch.
was what Miles was planning on the whole time?
And you know what? Shout out to Miles for that. You know, shout out for Miles for that diabolical.
Giving me a W for a master plan. I didn't make it.
I'm about to say, y'all. Chat. I hate Attack on Titan. I'll never watch Attack on Titan.
Yo.
Oh my
man. I'm a
God.
truther. I can't tell lies, so I can't manipulate y'all.
That's some cap,
Wha-
but all right.
Well,
I can't
tell me
tell lies.
Tell me a
That's some
single
fucking
lie I
cap.
told. Name one.
That's some cap, Riddell. What
Yeah,
Going
you
with
can't name
banana
one.
fish.
You can't. That's tough.
That's some cap.
There's not a single lie you can think of because I'm a truther. Only but. All right, Lonnie.
but.
Brent,
What do you mean
Oh,
by
I
that,
said
bro?
slam dunk.
What
What do you mean by
that?
Oh my god, this story is
Elaborate.
nah. Random. It's your pick.
I just for the culture, I'm picking a Hero no Sora.
Okay.
I'm mad the anime never finished. I really enjoy that show.
Jacob, he's lying. He loves Attack on Titan. I'm not allowed to get away with that.
I gotta hear no Sora. Bro, this story in
Plus, I like
Just-
a Hero no Sora. We get a different, like the fact that he's a sniper from 3, but then he's like JJ Redick, and eventually he's going to turn into Steph Curry.
no Sora is tough, bro.
He's tough, man.
Shadow Sword. Santo, what's your pick?
I mean, I got Sora. I mean, it's to me, it's the one of, I think it's the most realistic basketball anime out.
I agree.
You think
And
it's Sora
I
getting
love-
with a girl that's like double his height is realistic?
No,
Hey,
he doesn't
short
get with
kings
her.
win too,
He
bro.
doesn't- he
What
doesn't
we
get
hating
with her.
on short kings for?
But he also
I'm just asking.
there's-
I mean-
Damn, because he can
also a
shoot.
girl-
That's why.
There's
he can
also a girl
shoot,
his height. There's
Riddell.
also a girl that his height that mess with him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the main girl is not her.
I don't think she doesn't. They're not gonna end up together though. He's gonna end up with
Yeah.
the short girl.
But he's shooting, bro.
That's
Let
what
him
I
shoot.
thought. But then I actually dropped Sora because I got bored. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
And-
it caught me when
Y'all want to say it's better than slam dunk?
like when the guy couldn't, like one of the
This
main
is
tropes of him is he couldn't go left. Like I was like, okay, I'm down.
It is very.
No, that was
realistic.
fire. Like when I was like, oh, like that was a good. And he was shooting in the gym, like he was grinding. I think that I hear no Sora has some of the best like off the court conflicts and like stories that in all of sports manga. Like a lot of sports manga don't go that deep into it sometimes, but this, I think I hear no Sora does it the best. That
Well,
I've
there
seen.
is a volleyball manga that came out, I think either last year or 2 years ago. It was like 213 something high school, which was a volleyball manga, which those kids were going through it. I was like, yo, I thought this
There's
was just
also the one-
volleyball.
There's also the basketball. I forget the name. The basketball one where like he was like a star basketball player, I think, and then like he like got like crippled or whatever, and then like he had to start learning how to play. Like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The purple jerseys.
Oh my
Real
god.
Hey,
quick,
yo, I ain't gonna lie, y'all,
Miles,
if y'all-
what do you pick?
I got Slam Dunk. I haven't watched Sora, but reasons for Slam Dunk, I like a lot of the stuff where they go into like in depth on like learning the actual game of basketball. Like if you weren't a person that knew anything about it, it does a good job of like teaching you the different aspects of basketball, as far as like rebounding, layups, all of that stuff. I like seeing the main character develop from not really giving a fuck about basketball to coming to enjoy it and like becoming nice at the sport. I think I give it a lot of credit for just it being a little longer, but I just like how it had a good combination of like realism, action sports, comedy. It just hit a lot of different points that I like.
Fair enough.
not gonna
Slam
lie,
Dunk is
y'all,
obviously
this-
one of the great ones. I'm gonna go Sora because I've never seen Slam Dunk personally, but I've seen Sora. So I'm gonna go Sora.
Jacob, to answer your question, Yororichi, that's a fair win. Unless like she lost to Esdeath, then Esdeath might get the edge. But respect the Queen Yororichi. Yamamoto is the best fire user.
I'm
I
not mad at
gotta see who else is on the list.
Yeah,
He had a whole bracket that he did over multiple weeks. I'm gonna give him a lot of love at the end of the episode because he has his own anime show that he runs on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would pick someone else, but like Yamamoto winning is not a big
It's not
deal.
crazy. It's not crazy, but like I would fire users. I would pick like Natsu.
Ozai.
I'm Team Escanor.
Ozai.
We hear Escanor. I'm Team Escanor.
Escanor is a good one too. Yeah, Escanor. He's him. So
I ain't
but
gonna
I'm
lie,
not
y'all.
mad at Captain Yamamoto winning.
I
Or
want-
I'm never gonna be mad at Yororichi winning anything.
I want Jacob. I really want Jacob to be here because I'm actually gonna break this down. This story. I'm actually writing notes. This is.
Do you want him to be here next week?
Hey, I respect Ty to take it seriously, man.
Should he be here next
Yeah,
week?
I'm writing
then?
down notes right now. I'm writing down the 11 character cores that a character should have. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do what I want to do with Hustle. But Her core wound is that she's an average girl, and that's not interesting at all. But we're gonna keep going.
And he's just out here.
I respect it.
Has no false remedy, no redeeming quality. Jesus Christ, she sucks.
Damn.
A good writer, and this is why I've told you this. I've been thinking about rebooting Hustle because the time that I've been writing the story since like 2021, I've learned so much more about writing, and you really get to see how good real writers are. Like Naruto's core wound, the core wound is basically the emotional crux of the character that fuels and motivation. Like Naruto is alone, so that's his core wound that he wants to be Hokage, right? And you see that you see his core wound. A false remedy is what a character does to cope with the core wound. So Naruto acts out to get attention because he doesn't get it. And then and then Kishimoto shows us all those aspects of him within like the first 7 pages of Naruto, which is really good writing. Her core wound is that she's average. Why she's average? Because she makes average grades. She's average at sports. And we have this background character just gives all this exposition telling, hey, you suck. We want you to be one of the demons. Why? Why you want this? Why are you picking this average girl? We don't.
Yeah, I'm with you. Something like if I was watching that, I'd be like, bro, I don't care, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't move me, but I'm with you here. Let's move. Let's finish this bracket though. One outs versus Haikyuu.
IQ.
But please, I think you guys should watch One Outs. I think you guys would really enjoy it.
Put it in the list, unless someone wants to send money. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you guys have to finish Banana Fish.
Yeah. Kuroko no Basket versus Prince of Tennis. I'm going Kuroko no Basket. I really
hold on. Let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. The minute they see Kuroko with that broke ass shot of his, he's not seeing the court. Let's keep it a stack.
That's why he's the Phantom Six Man.
Mm-hmm.
He needed a group of like LeBrons or whatever.
That's not true. That's not true.
Bruh.
He literally went to Saren and proved that.
Yeah,
Fact, actually, that's a great point.
Okay.
Yeah, he did have.
He was on Seirin when
he
shot.
facilitated to everybody on that team.
Okay,
he never shot until he got to Seirin.
He's the best.
No, you're right. That's cool. But the minute that boy in the movie said going to America, his team is cooked.
What you mean?
He's cooked.
What?
Why would he go to America?
That's what. No, the I always forget the other guy's name.
Kagami.
He leaves in the movie and he goes back to America. So his team's cooked the next season.
Well, yeah, they lost their best player. Of course, the team's going to be cooked.
Yeah, I mean that's like losing Almine. Like,
wait. Not only your contact's bending like crazy because all of those other niggas on the team graduated. The team captain graduated. The center graduated. A lot of dudes graduated, so their team got weak regardless.
I just want to see.
Also, to be honest, a lot of the people, like he said, he would love for Kuroko to come to his team.
They think he's good. Everybody values him.
Every single one of them wants Kuroko on their team. They would try to, but Kuroko decided to go to his own team to prove that he could beat all of them, and he did.
And he
beat
did
every single one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Random. He just
jump
got
shot.
That Kuroko, man.
Random just got cooked.
His jump shot still broke as
fried.
Tom Marion looking at his shot like, God damn. I'm just
talk
hating,
about his
bro.
passing though. Talk about that elite level passing. How about that?
Went in though.
Full court passes.
Hey, we've seen some broken shots once they go in.
I know I'm hating, but I'm picking Kuroko. Let me just.
Kuroko's fire, bro. The Generation of Miracles is one of my favorite groups in anime, bro. Not gonna lie. I like how they all have their unique characteristics. Yes, it's like their powers go a little OP, but I think it's just super entertaining, especially since I understand basketball. So
I'll take it a step further. Oh, you understand basketball, huh? Anyway, I
don't. I'm a basketball casual.
I'm talking about Riddell, not you. I'm talking about Riddell.
Yeah, I'm a basketball casual.
I'll take it even a step further. Even outside of the Generation of Miracles, I like how they had another faction of players who were like right there at that level in the Uncrowned Kings. They were right there at that level, but they may have been finishing. They may have been missing one or two things to put them in that echelon. I'm only going to give it to Kuroko because I feel like in totality, they develop a lot more of the characters. Whereas in Prince of Tennis, they'll get developed as long as they're relevant to Ryuma. But after he beats them, they pretty much fall to the wayside. That's my only real critique.
I'm still kind of mad. Ty, take a second from the show. I still think Megalobox should have beat Kuroko.
I mean, I've never seen Megalobox, so I'll just.
I think. Did you see season 2?
Actually, my bad. I'll pick Megalobox. Actually,
yeah, Megalobox is just superior. I'm not even trying to talk bad on Kuroko. It's just like I think Megalobox should be in Kuroko's place right now. And I think once you watch the show, after Banana Fish and recover from that, I ask the people to make you watch Megalobox.
I really doubt Megalobox will go over Kuroko. Kuroko is probably still my favorite sports anime. Mainly, Blue Lock probably and Haikyuu would have been there, but Kuroko got an edge because it's basketball for sure.
Better main character, better story. Ooh, let me stop.
I don't know. Kuroko's cast of characters is fantastic, and obviously the fact that you constantly have an intriguing matchup in every round that they go through in terms of them reaching their final goal.
Ty, do you
a generation of mirror?
Ty, do you think that I always forget the main character's name as he goes up to fight the champion, his story's not dynamic, especially given the other stuff going on, like his trainer's ties with the mob and how he's fighting without, because basically Megalobox is like anybody who's ever played COD Advanced Warfare. It's like they fight with those exosuits kind of things, and he's the one guy that doesn't, and he's doing that to face the champion. And y'all just need to watch it. I think y'all legitimately will watch it and you come back and be like,
yeah, after Banana Fish.
I doubt it. But shout out it.
I think the story of Megalo is better than Kuroko no Basket.
Which I won't disagree with.
The only thing I hold against Megalo, I don't think the fights are as impactful as other fighting, other boxing animes.
I will agree with that, but I think there's so much going on outside the ring, so to speak, that the lack of impactful fights.
But isn't that why you watch a sports anime?
But okay, but
yeah.
Okay, but
true.
So I would say that's why I kind of knock it a little.
I think because the other elements of the story are so good that it makes up for the lack of I guess, because not every fight in Megalobox is great. I'll be the first person to tell you that. But there's so much going on around the ring that it's amazing.
Does Megalobox's side characters and antagonists compare to Kuroko?
No.
Yes.
No.
I would say, well, there's not as many side characters.
Yo, Ty, are you good?
Well, I mean, I was
the plot is developing.
Bro.
Anybody else pick Prince of Tennis or Kuroko? Because
I pick Prince of Tennis.
I got
so this is where Santo. There's not as many side characters in Megalobox compared to Kuroko.
Ty looks very disturbed. Ty, what's going on in the story now?
Well, let's finish the bracket because we've been here forever. Santo, who do you Kuroko?
I got Kuroko.
I feel like Ty needs to figure it out.
All right,
I got Kuroko.
There we go. 5-1. Final match of the second round. Blue Lock or Eye Shield 21?
Blue Lock. Next round.
I
love Eye Shield. I love Eye Shield.
I really like.
Stop.
I have a football bias, obviously, because it's football.
But what are the two? Eye Shield and what?
Eye
Blue
Shield
Lock and Eye Shield.
Oh, I got Blue Lock.
I think Blue Lock
Shield,
is
though.
better, but I really do. I mean, it's a football bias. If that's why
I don't care. Football bias, no bias, anybody's bias.
But it also has great characters and great antagonists. The people they go up against consistently in Eye Shield 21 is amazing. And it's always different because there's a guy on the line who has really long arms, who's a beast. There's a guy who's a linebacker in Shin who's freaking amazing. He's fast. He can cover the field amazingly. They got an amazing DB that locks they got a kicker who's so good that it makes their team so good. Like
he's doing like 70-yard bombs.
Fact.
But the thing is that Blue Lock has all of that plus a great story.
I mean, I
get because I read and watched all of Eye Shield because I loved Eye Shield so much, but just Blue Lock covers all the same things, but it's just better.
They got a more unique story. Which is why
I'll say like in some cases, Eye Shield walked in some scenarios so Blue Lock could run.
Plus, if Eye Shield had like a team of
foundation,
if Eye Shield had a team of receivers trying to become the best football team on the planet, I'm in.
Yeah, Blue Lock has one of the most unique sports premises I've ever seen. So
plus Blue Lock, like when Santo mentioned that Blue Lock doesn't have training arcs, which is true, it doesn't really have that because it's too busy giving you tournament arcs damn near every arc, and it's like this constant state of tension. Like does anything in Ice Shield compare to the U20 final, the U20 game?
I actually have a question for you guys after you guys answer that too.
The closest thing I could think of is like when the main character goes up against his childhood rival. That's the only thing I can think of.
That or when they faced the white jersey team.
Yeah, like the final time.
Because they actually lost that matchup when they went up against.
It's about the last time?
And you think that compares to?
Oh yeah, it was very important because I think that was
the ending. That was like the ending of Ice Shield.
Okay, this is
I thought so. There was a matchup before where they lost.
Oh, the matchup before. I got you.
Yeah,
I thought you meant the last. I thought you were talking about the last one.
U20 had the world in a chokehold, and that was the middle of the story.
Well, this Ice Shield 21 is like older, so
exactly. I was just gonna say Blue Lock gets that bump because it's relevant.
You could say that Blue Lock learned from some of Ice Shield's mistakes and made a better story. You could say that.
Yeah. Plus, random.
My Blue Lock team still looking nice.
You would love the main character. He is your typical guy who gets bullied, but he works his way to be great. That's your guy there.
That's cool, but I'm not putting him over Blue Lock.
Made the star running back of the team.
That's cool, but I'm not putting him over. If he played receiver, he might have my vote.
Dude played running back out of fear.
That's crazy. I don't know why you play running back out of fear. By the way,
because he was getting bullied.
Your whole story, you became a football guy because of you were
if
getting
you played
bullied.
receiver, Riddell, I'd be all about it,
bro.
The receiver is cool. I mess with the main receiver.
I mean, he can be Debo Samuel.
But,
yeah.
So what's the next? What's the next one?
Forgetting his name. I forget the main character's name, but yeah. And the receiver tried to be a baseball player, but he wasn't good at everything that's baseball that's not catching. So he became a wide receiver instead. But Miles, you got a question? What's up?
Oh yeah, I did want to ask y'all. So I want to preface this by saying I do think that there are times in Blue Lock where I feel like they experience loss or setbacks. But do you think with the stakes being so high in Blue Lock, where failure means you effectively end your career, do you think that in some way that hinders the story a little bit? Because they can't lose.
Well, I will say this. There are parts where I'm like, that we know that at least right now we think the author will never pull the trigger and actually have them lose, right? Because does that mean after they lose, are we getting an arc where Isagi's just like picking himself up and finds another way to get back into Blue Lock, which I don't think I would like that.
I wouldn't either.
So now we're stuck in a place where you have to keep ramping up the tension. The fact, like what Isagi's doing right now, J-Rob was right. Isagi's on a whole nother level right now. But the fact that the authors keep finding a way to make this work, because there's going to be a point where, like, in the back of your mind, you're always like, you want to see how they win. You're never worried about if they will win, right? So that's why I'm sitting there like, there's only so many times you can keep doing this, if Miles, if that makes any sense. And I'm worried that one day the author will hit a wall or something that he can't go past.
Yeah.
Do y'all think Asagi's succeeding too much?
I mean, we've seen him lose.
Yeah.
I still think, because there's a chance, unless there's something happening in the latest chapter, I still think that Rin is going to go crazy, and I feel like they are going to lose this match. But no, I think it's been pretty balanced in terms of like when he needs to lose and when he needs to win.
Other than
I just feel like this is a time where he,
Well, they lost the first game. They lost the first game, which kind of let us know what Blue Lock was all about.
Lost the first game.
They were wiped out in the first game. They were blown out. They scored a touchdown.
Oh, I mean, I guess, yeah.
But I think that's the knock. I think that when they lose, they don't have that emotional like we lost.
Yes, Santo. Yes.
Like they don't. Loss. And then they don't you don't see that training to get better to improve. Why?
Or we're seeing it right now with
moving
Nagi.
On.
We're seeing it right now with Nagi, like in his turmoil after, because now he's in like a losing slump, basically.
Facts with Nagi, yeah, I agree.
But are you saying it should be better? Are you saying it should be better because Isagi should also be going through something like this? Because I probably agree with most people. I think they should probably lose this match.
I think Rin should win this match.
Rin should win this match
because I think it's also good for Rin's character. and I think would also be good for Asagi's character too.
Yeah, I
think
think Asagi
okay.
should lose as well. Sante, you were about to say something?
No, what I was gonna say, I think it to me, it's not really the winning or losing. It's the like, let's say if somebody does lose, show the after, like what do they go through, like what do they improve on, how do they work on these skills. Like that's what I think Blue Lock is one that would be like the only knock I have on Blue Lock. Like when somebody loses, they don't really. It's like, okay, moving on. Okay, they just improve. How do they improve? We don't.
Could you not say we saw that with
better.
Nagami?
No,
not really.
No, we didn't. He just came out.
He just came back like a cyborg.
So we saw the
prosthetics.
we didn't see the journey. We still don't know what happened in the wild card. We still don't know what happened.
Wasn't the wild card a way to like replicate Noah?
Yeah, but we don't know what happened to make it happen. We don't know what happened to make it.
Everything is just implied. Like, oh, this is just implied what happened. Oh, he improved. Okay, and we just accept it.
So quick question.
I'm kind of with you. I'm not gonna lie.
We don't know how the other people, we don't know like what happened to the other people in the wild card. We don't know how they got kicked out. We don't know how he won the wild card. We don't know any of that.
So quick question. So what if Isagi goes off, but his team still loses?
He's going off right now.
I know. But the team still finds a way to lose.
But I feel like it doesn't, for me personally, it doesn't really work for Isagi to be that type of character. I feel like Isagi's whole thing has been, learning from his mistakes and growing. But if he's just so much better than his entire team, that just doesn't fit for who I thought Isagi was and who I think Asagi is going to be moving forward. To be fair, his character could change now, and he goes into a whole dynamic where like, I'm better than you and all that, and now I'm that guy, and now I'm the prodigy or everything. It's a turn. I don't know if I like it, but yeah.
Because now we're sitting here saying, because right now he's gonna probably score a hat trick. I think J. Rob called that perfectly. But if he wins this one, they sweep the league, right?
Well,
so now what?
Here's one aspect that we haven't seen yet, that we've seen all the other matches. The captains haven't gone in yet.
What if they have to play the captains and they just get worked? Like to the point, it's like you thought the captains were really trying, and then they just get worked.
No, I'm saying that because you know how the captains can play for 3 minutes at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Noah and Loki or whatever, they haven't gone in the game yet.
Yeah, but like,
and we've seen that they go into the game every single match. So like, I'm just waiting. So I'm assuming Rin's gonna score one, or Loki's gonna score one, and then Rin's gonna score one. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen.
Fair enough. Let's finish up this bracket. Next, Ahira no Sora or Haikyuu. I got Haikyuu.
Haikyuu, but it's close.
I got Ahira.
I'm voting Haikyuu because I've seen it.
Haikyuu, it's so close, man.
It's the only reason I'll say Haikyuu is because the anime stopped on Ahira no Sora.
Fair.
By the way, what a terrible place to stop in the anime.
Facts.
Oh my god.
And I'll say Blue Lock.
Next matchup. This hurts my heartstrings because these are probably two of my top three. Obviously, Haikyuu is also up there. But I'm going Kuroko personally. I still like Kuroko more.
I am too.
I got Blue Lock.
Nice.
I think as much as I love Kuroko, I just feel like it has more holes overall in the story than Blue Lock. So I'm giving Blue Lock the edge.
Like, what hole do you? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of like a hole in Kuroko?
Some of the character development, I would say, not like with the main characters, but this. How do I put this? I feel like the flow of the story is one. The way that some of the stuff is set up, I just feel like some of it can get clunky. So I just feel like Blue Lock has a better flow in terms of story, and things can be dramatized but still be realistic in Blue Lock. A nigga's not throwing me a ball while I'm in the middle, while I'm just doing a shooting motion, and like it's just more realistic stuff can actually happen in Blue Lock compared to Kuroko no Basket. So,
I mean, the one thing is Midorima. He's so unrealistic.
Yeah, he's fake.
Someone passing me the ball
over Kisei. Kisei is the most broken character in
the anime. Dude have the automatic ankle breaker
shots, bro.
Yeah, he literally inbounds the ball and shoots.
But
I'm
so
like,
does
that is
but
disgusting work.
that's what I'm saying. So can Kisei. Kisei is like
I'm saying, but if this was real, realistically though, he should be the top character in the show.
Oh,
He should be
Kisei?
the top character in the show if he could just do that nonstop.
They
Like,
said he is. That's why he's injured too. He's injured to hinder him from being able to perform at 100%.
so I don't know. But also I don't know. It's just Blue Lock is just better to me in terms of overall story, and like I prefer intensity. I prefer like killer be killed,
I agree, Kai.
eater
That
be
shit is
eaten.
not. That shit is not realistic.
Yeah, Blue Lock is.
I'm kind of with you because Isagi's growth is actually ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
Yes, I'm saying, like he's become a monster. He's so disgusting.
Like, I understand the conditions were made to push him to that level, but
Yeah,
like,
a lot of it though is
bro.
mentality, and like I don't know. When it comes to stories and it comes to like mentality and like trying to be that dog, like I love shit like that. So Blue Lock is like right up my alley when it comes to all that. Like it checks all the boxes of like things that I love.
Random. What do you pick?
I'm picking Blue Lock.
Like if you had Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul, write a soccer manga, it would be Blue Lock.
It would be Blue Lock.
It would be.
I just think,
or Vegeta. If you had Vegeta write a soccer manga, it would be Blue Lock. It's like so.
I just think with Blue Lock, it's like, it just feels like I'm always like in awe every time I'm reading the story. Every new chapter, I'm like, oh my god. And now that what Isagi's doing, it's like, oh my god. And at least with a sports anime, I've never just had that. I've never had that feeling when any other sports anime.
You got reprints of tennis.
I would argue Kuroko does that for me too. Not gonna lie, but
I think Kuroko does the same thing, but it's the same concept. I think Blue Lock just does it a little better. Aside from training,
I might just be
and loss,
like an intensity junkie.
But I think the highs of Blue Lock clear the highs of Kuroko, and Ty does look like he's going through it right now. Somebody pray for that man.
Jacob, you did this.
Ty, final vote.
Proud of you, Jacob. I'm proud of you.
Blue Lock.
I got Blue Lock.
All right, Blue Lock. And now we're at the finals. Not surprising. Haikyuu Blue Lock finals, of course. Which one is better? This is interesting. This
is tough because
if I read the entire manga, I probably would have easily said Haikyuu because it's finished, but I haven't finished it.
Did you enjoy the last chapters of Haikyuu, the manga?
I haven't finished it. So I stopped. I'm pretty much caught up on the anime. I was gonna read it, but I was like, I'm gonna wait for them because Haikyuu is so much better watching it than it is reading it. So I'm gonna wait for the anime.
So like here's because this is what I'm saying. I don't know how to vote because I feel like Haikyuu might be slightly better, but I also enjoy Blue Lock way more, if that makes sense.
I like the main character from Blue Lock more than Haikyuu, but I like the side characters more of Haikyuu.
I agree. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. When I watch Haikyuu, I felt something. When you watch Haikyuu, you like, bro, volleyball has never been this intense, bro. I'm here for it, and they be losing. Talk about losing, they be losing.
I will say this: Haikyuu, when they lose in the regional tournament in the fall,
broken,
right? I was like, what? I couldn't believe that. And in that moment where they're just kind of sitting down at that restaurant and they all just start fucking crying and they're eating, and I'm like, God damn. That's why I'm like, Blue Lock has never had that. Never had that moment where you're like, oh my God. And then you just kind of see them pick themselves back up, and it's like, and you truly get this is their last chance. And I've read the majority of the manga, and somebody spoiled the ending for me, and I just didn't like the ending of Haikyuu in terms of what happens to a certain character, and it really pissed me off. So this is more of a projection for Blue Lock because I still think U20 is the greatest sports arc I've ever seen. But
that ending of that arc was so tough.
It was amazing. It's like everything was perfect down to the last minute detail. Homelander meme, sorry, Homelander. But I'm gonna pick Blue Lock and hate myself and apologize to Haikyuu in my dreams tonight. Because
fair enough. I'm gonna go Haikyuu. Lonnie Santo.
I think as a whole, I'll go Haikyuu as a whole, just because I give it because of the one knock I have against Blue Lock, and it's the training arcs. Like when you see the training arcs in Haikyuu, you see growth, you see why they lost, you grow with your characters. I think in Blue Lock it just accepted, oh, he got better. How? We just accept it. Like Isagi right now is catching the ball with his left foot, and his right foot, and shooting with his left foot in one jump. Like, oh, okay, how did he get there? How did he improve? He just did it.
Fair.
Like,
Lonnie,
yeah.
what's your vote?
So
Leak. Sorry, real quick. Leak the chapter. If you want to go right to kickoff, it's 113 in Blue Lock. Sorry, I just had to
when it comes to me personally, because I agree with some of the stuff that you said about Haikyuu, but when in terms of like stuff I value, maybe it's because of like personal reasons and like also like similar, well, not similar experiences, but experiences that I went through in life in terms of like forced progression, being forced to like, yo, it's either you grow from this or like you get left behind type situations. And those are like some of the biggest defining situations of my life. And Blue Lock really emphasizes that. And it's something that I generally connect with. I'll go with Blue Lock.
All right, Ty.
Pressure makes diamonds. I don't know.
got Blue Lock.
All right. So the winner of our sports anime tournament bracket, not a surprise because we do talk about Blue Lock quite a bit on this channel, is Blue Lock. But shout out Kuroko, Haikyuu, Hiro no Sora for...
It's really 1A, 1B when you think about it. But it has to be a winner.
Fair enough. But that's all we got. Long episode, 2.5 hours. We had some interesting content, of course. We got some anime that some of us are forced to watch now. Shout out Jacob. Shout out Sauce. Of course.
How you doing, Ty?
Man, this
he's in.
I mean, it's only 13 episodes, so it's only.
I'm on episode 2 right now. This is really like I'm trying to be. You know what? I'm like I'm gonna do it right. I'm being objective. This is just really poorly written. Like if I'm just being like, this is some bad writing right here.
It's probably just fan serve. Oh, I have no idea what it's about. I'm not gonna lie. But it's probably just trying to be fan servicey as possible to appeal to certain people.
Oh, it's definitely trying to appeal to a certain demographic.
I know what the words underlying words mean right there. Miles, are you still here? Are you here? I know you just showed up.
Yeah, I came back. Yeah.
Okay, since you're here, well, let's put this back up. Who would you vote? Blue Lock or IQ?
Oh, Big Blue.
Okay. All right. Blue Lock won officially. And just I gotta get Miles' vote as well. But that's all we got.
Do we have a gauntlet?
No, I didn't make a gauntlet because I knew that LeBron debate was gonna go crazy.
So question. So is Blue Lock the greatest sports anime?
No way.
Nope.
I think by the time it's done, it will be.
By the time it's done, it will be. Yeah, I agree.
But right now,
I agree.
People are gonna disagree with me. I still got Prince of Tennis.
Y'all would not believe. I know this is very sidetracked. Speaking of trainers, y'all would not believe what this main character's training arc is. I give you a guess. Guess what this because this demon walked up saying, instead of being magical, I'll make you a demon. She could fight the magical girls for some reason. We don't know. Guess what the demon did to get her to train? You wouldn't be able to guess it.
Kill people?
No.
Steal?
Riz.
No.
Piped her?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Riddell.
You just went way left.
The funny thing about it is Riddell got the closest.
Hey, respect me.
Do stuff to her.
He laid out corn magazines and had them read it, and then their aura started glowing.
Huh?
That sounds like the worst thing.
This is what Jacob got me watching.
What the fuck is this?
Look, Jacob, I was about to give you a lot of love, but what is this, bro?
No, this is devious work. No, I respect it. This is
He said in the comments he's in his villain arc.
What he got this dude watching, bro?
Hey, Jacob, if you want to be devious, make someone watch interspecies reviewers. Do that next.
Why?
No, bro,
Why?
nah.
Oh, nobody here. But
Queen's
like
Blade.
someone else. Someone
Make
else
J-Rob
wanted
watch
their
it.
No,
speech.
Jacob, you're one of the crew because you said you're on your villain arc. You said you're on your villain time. So like, yo, you one of me. You with me.
I'm just trying to give him some
So
ammunition.
since you with him, Lonnie, that means you need to watch it too, gang.
No.
But you with him though.
Like we're not that cool.
We support villains over here. Doesn't mean we do everything that the other villains do. That's two different things. We support villains. Villains
Well,
matter.
With that said, next
Villains
topic
matter.
will be shout out Jacob since he gave us a topic. Y'all got to do a bracket of the best level of animation in an anime sometime. So
We gotta do bad. That means we have to like figure out some bad animation too, like Seven Deadly Sins.
I can.
I'm gonna be keeping for Gundam up here.
Well, all right. Let me ask you, Jacob. Do you want us to find the best animation moments for a tournament bracket? Like, for example, Tanjiro cutting Ryu's head off was one of the best animation
Seven
moments.
Deadly Sins season 2.
Or do you want us to find the best animation in general? So is it animation moment or animation in general? And then I'll create a bracket for that. So
I thought he meant animation in general. That's how I was taking it.
I'm unsure, so that's why I asked the question. If you're still here, Jacob.
Well, I will. I will
we also have to throw in like bad animated series as well.
No, I'm only gonna throw good ones in.
Okay.
We can talk shit about bad ones.
I'm about to say because Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly Sins is front running right now.
I will say this. Well, shout out to Jacob. He
And
Santo knows Santo. You know who he is. He's Mazer. He's been helping me out on my Mushoku Tensei.
Best animation as a whole, bet.
Oh, that's
so-
Mazer.
Okay.
Yeah, and
It's
you got-
Mazer?
yeah, it's Mazer.
Okay.
He got a show called Any Day Anime on Wednesday nights. He watches on Twitch. I've been trying to find a way because I don't know how we want to do guests, but I want to get him to come on the pod. He's been a huge supporter of me when I started in the content game, but he's such a big supporter of us.
Well, I mean, since he suggested the topic, he can come next week.
You want to come next week, Jacob, and explain to Ty why you made him watch that show?
I do need an explanation here.
But yeah, check out Any Day Anime on Twitch or subscribe to his Twitch channel or follow his Twitch channel called Mazer Ultor Gaming. And he be playing his best friend Grim Zenta is nasty at Halo Infinite. He's good enough to be like in tournaments and stuff too. So I'm watching him play all the time.
Is he in the Discord?
Yes, they both are.
All right.
He said he's in to come next week.
All right, bet. Well, with that said, this was another great episode. Very interesting. A lot of twists and turns from everything. We got some super chats that's forcing me to watch Banana Fish, Miles to watch Vinland Saga, and Ty watching something about magical girls. So
I'm also got paid to watch Banana Fish.
all right, Lana's watching Banana Fish with me. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't leak, if you need to be in the Discord, we have I don't know if we
have a link tree on our YouTube.
We have a link tree, but try
I'll
if it doesn't work on the link tree, put a comment on this stream in particular, and then I'll send you the Discord link.
I can drop a link.
What you call it? Leak's one of my IRLs. Yeah, I'll take care of you. I'll make sure you get it.
Oh, bet. Shout out you, Leak.
Pay the lawyer fees.
Other than that, we'll be back next week, Tuesday, per usual, 9 p.m. EST for all the live streams for the podcast. Of course, J-Rob, hopefully he'll be back. He's just handling some personal stuff. So we'll see what happens over there.
I forgot. Next week, we're doing the fan One Piece and Blue Log draft. I got a few people that signed up, but I still have a few more spots open. So hit me up in the Discord.
Yeah, so make sure you guys tune in for Lonnie for that. We'll be doing some obviously we got our WWE podcast on Saturdays that drop at 4 p.m. EST. We might do some live reactions for the WWE draft for you WWE fans out there, and we'll do so much more, I'm sure. So appreciate everybody. Like this video, it helps push it out. Subscribe to this channel, aiming for 5,000 subscribers, so everybody who subscribes help us reach our goal there. And rate this podcast 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Leave a review so we can be one of the best podcasts out there. It all helps. So if you can, y'all do it. We appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who sent the super chats because y'all helping us create a better platform over here. So y'all guys, appreciate y'all. You have a good one. Take care.
Also, real quick, my review of the first 2 arcs for Naruto will drop next week. I'm giving myself a hard deadline to get that done. I've been trying to be too perfect on it and just get it done. Rated 5 stars. Everything Riddell said.
Yes,
Pray
sir.
for Ty.
Yeah, please pray for Ty.
Pray for Ty.
Bro, pray for me, bro.
Me
Take
too.
care.
No, I'm almost certain mine's is 100% worse.
Probably, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Ty's grown like I've seen like 5 gray hairs on Ty since
This is actually like I actually had to start writing notes because I was like, there's just no point. I wrote a good bit though. I literally wrote a good bit though. Like I did, and I'm like, yeah, this is